Jeremy Ray Taylor and Sluggo Man. Jeremy Ray Taylor, the American actor, known for his role as Ben Hanscom in Stephen King's It, and as Sonny in the film Goosebumps 2.
I absolutely loved him in It. Plays a fantastic character. Will be back as well. And then you have Sluggo Man. They're an English content creator who makes gaming videos and posts real-life videos such as challenges and QAs. As a kid, he hated slugs, so he made his name Sluggo Man, all about it. He calls his fans the Slugs, Sluggo Army, and Slugginators. And he has a big interest in psychology and played rugby in college.
And the guys that Wildcat warned to stay on the edge of the map, it's JT Brown, and I'm Marksman. I'm Marksman, one of the players who has been around the competitive scene, playing a number of skirmishes, but opting to, do some stuff at the Pro-Am here.
And now this is JT Brown's third Pro-Am. The pro NHL player is looking to make waves. He's become a big Twitch streamer and being involved in the community, and he gets a lot of the other NHL guys involved and has done a great thing with his organization as well, bringing athletes into the world of competitive gaming. They are a pair to look out for because Marksman has competed on basically every level of the game, and he knows how to pull out some tricky plays.
Speaking of tricky plays, another duo that's experienced both at the Pro-Am and the competitive scene is Mackenzie Board and Fear Itself.
Yes, Mackenzie Boyd is the American singer-songwriter originally from Lafayette, Louisiana. He competed in the last Creative Showdown on the Chicken Champions, had amazing plays, also known for his songs Roses and Little Half Moon, competed on American Idol. Fear Itself, the former retired on teams like Final Boss. He named himself after Franklin Delano Roosevelt's speech because he thought it sounded cool. Balla, it's Joey Fatone, an expert thief.
Joey Fatone, a lot of people. He's the American singer, dancer, actor, and television personality, best known as the member of the classic boy band NSYNC. 2007, he came in second place on the ABC reality show Dancing with the Stars. Joey says he loves VR games and plays them with people all over the world at 3 a.m., but let me tell you here, this ain't a VR game, and it ain't 3 a.m.
No, but he has great footwork. An expert thief, the YouTube gamer and rapper who does gaming commentaries. His adopted name is Kevin, while his birth name is Dante, with the latter being his stage name. He's been creating content for 13 years, doing vlogs, skits, and more. And we had an opportunity to catch up with him and hear what he had to say before they took the stage.
All right, expert thief, do you have a message for your opponents today?
All I'm going to say is watch your back, because I'm going to be right behind you, and I know how you build, and I know how you play. I've been studying, okay? And I'm really sneaky. That's all I'm going to say. All right? This is especially to you, Tifu.
What I find funny about that is as he's calling out Tfue, I don't know if you saw it, Tfue was right over his shoulder, and he started nodding when he said, "That's for you, Tfue." It's like Tfue's like, "Yeah, come get some, let's go." But onto one of our last duo pairings, we have Edwin Hodge and I Fraps. Fraps is the German YouTuber. He's been around the scene for a long time, makes a ton of content. And Edward Hodge, the actor, best known as playing Dante Bishop in the Purge film series. Breaking the Dance moves out right there, and is the only actor to appear in all of the first 3 films, and he says he is addicted to golfing.
So we'll see what they have to do, whether those golf skills translate, whether Fraps can carry through with his...
And I mean, he has been around since quite literally the very beginning. We're talking season 1, season 2, making content over in Germany. He has been all about it and pressing forward. And I mean, this group, this entire pairings, all of them are so fun to be around in their own way, and when they all will interact on the island, it's going to be ridiculous. I mean, we've seen some of the starting island shenanigans that happened before, and I'm just pumped for when we get out there and to see how some of these players interact, because you can already tell there's some bad blood out there. There's some people calling each other out. You got Marksman and Wildcat right away. Edwin Hodge calling out Tfue. Like they're saying, no, we're coming for it. I've also seen a number of these pairs. Hey, One Shot Girl and Chandler, they were in the practice room every single opportunity they got. They were down there, they were playing duos, they're doing everything they can. Call-outs were there. I mean, you know Nick is going to bring his all as well. Nick A30, who played and competed with One Shot Girl in the Creative Showdown. I mean, he's pumped to be here.
Yeah, he's pumped to be there. We also have all sorts of players who competed last month at the Summer Block Party. Aiden, his partner, a lot of other people as well. Tons of pro players, tons of celebrities. You're going to have a blast watching this, and I can't wait to get in the action as well.
And I mean, one thing, you think of just like some of the DJs who are out there. Lost Kings, Phantoms, Alice in Wonderland, Wax Motif, just like all of these guys. I know just naming some of them who I'm a little more familiar with and listen to, but I just am so excited. And plus all the actors, you got basketball players, and I don't want to say more importantly, but all of the Fortnite players as well, who are so incredible. And oh my, what is that? Oh, okay, so that is your reigning Pro-Am champions, Pro-Am #1, Marshmello and Ninja, and then the summer block party. And I mean, they're allowed in the winner's circle.
They are allowed in the winner's circle. Zeke there too. See what they have for us, of course. Everybody ready to get the Pro-Am started.
They're ready to get it started, but not without these two marquee pairs. And just listen to the crowd. They're excited to be there. They're ready to play. These are people who are at the top of their game. Airrocks qualified for the World Cup. Our Crime is out there. Ninja and Marshmello, the original pop-off pair when they're able to take the first Pro-Am. Zeke, what do you got for us over on the stage with our reigning champions?
Gentlemen, Fortnite fans around the world, we couldn't do this without our reigning Pro-Am champions. The Summer Block Party Pro-Am champions, Airwax and Grimes. Gentlemen, any words to your competition?
Good luck. Good luck.
Your 2018 Pro-Am champions, Ninja and Marshmello. The duo is back together. Ninja, I'll come to you, because, Mel, I know you don't like to talk, but any words for your competitors?
We just want to say good luck to you guys as well, to everyone who's participating, and, I hope we end up meeting in the finals, in the last games.
There you have it. Gentlemen, if you'll take the stage, the Pro-Am is about to begin.
I'm coming for you.
They're going down.
I'm coming for you.
Better watch out, right?
Me and you.
Here we go.
I'm ready.
Here we go.
I'm ready.
Bravo comedy, bravo comedy, bravo comedy, bravo comedy. Nineties. Watch out, watch out. 90s. Hunt them down, I'm gonna lay them out. 90s. You can sell the floor, boys. 90s. Is intimidating. 90s. My plan is to lose. 90s. They're going down. We're winning this today. 90s. That was intense. 90s. He's looking for it and he got it.
Get the dab, easy dab. 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 Easy dab. Get the dab, easy dab. Easy dab.
Oh my God!
Middle of the D. He does it! He got it! Here it is! He's going to the X! Oh! Airwalks!
That's it. He's gonna land in front of him and typical gamer.
That just happened!
Pushing forward, forcing the activity.
Damage over on the shield. Bucky is down to nothing! And Aiden! Victory Royale!
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Fortnite Pro-Am Part 3. I'm Golden Boy alongside with Monster D-Phase here, the Boricua Boys, back in our hometown of New York City. And we couldn't be more excited to call the action here today, because it's going to be a good one. The players loaded up on the stage. Monster, I think we're going to be in for a banger today.
Yes, we are. A banger like that track. Mike Realm just dropped some beats on us. That was so fire.
Yeah, it was pretty good. I mean, little warm for me. Good thing I had some pancakes standing by, you know?
We got all kinds of stuff ready for you guys today, that's for sure.
I've known Xavier Woods for a very long time, and I've always asked him, where do you keep getting these pancakes from? So I finally decided to steal some for myself. They're going to go bad eventually, but might as well. Have a stack of pancakes.
Yep.
Because you're my friend.
And we got them here, and we're ready. So, just like that.
Well, let's go through the format and see how this whole thing's going to work.
Let's go.
In case you're joining us for the first time, this is how it all plays out.
11 sampai 15, 3 poin.
Get yourself 3
9
points. When
sampai
you get to
10,
10th
5
place,
poin.
you
2
get 2
sampai
additional
5,
points,
7 poin.
making it 5 points total.
Sini
When you get to the top
poin.
5, you'll get
Terus 10
7
poin,
points
guys.
there, and a victory royale will grant you 10 points total. But here's the big one. Each elimination will be 1 point. So players can look to really rack up some points in these games, kind of like what Airwax did in the last program at the Summer Block Party.
That's right. We watched Airwax come out here, which I had the pleasure of being on the mic for, and it was super intense, showing that he is here for a reason at the World Cup stage. Not only that, he qualified.
That's right. He qualified. His talent is something that we all have to take note of. He certainly is going to be one of those players that we look at on that stage and you think is going to be a threat to each and every one of the duos that are going to be in that island. You got some
World Cup bang.
there as well. You know, the crowd, they cheer for Tfue, they cheer for Aiden, you know, Cloaksy as well. There's some great players that are going to be out there. And to top it off, they got some great duos to support them as well. And that's going to be the difference maker here, Monster. Because every time we do one of these pro-ams, it's always about that duo partner, right? Like, how do they complement their team?
Exactly. And with that, is it going to be enough? Because they're fighting for a lot of prize here. So
Jam City, emoji rolling on the floor laughing.
That's right. The money that they're going to be playing for here today is for charity.
Ya. Worldcup. This is Worldcup, brother. Peringkat pertama akan mendapat $1 juta. Oh my god. Oh, itu bisa 14 dapat 13 miliar itu, enggak sih? Iya enggak sih? Gila. Enggak 11 sampai 50, $20,000. Ya, semuanya dapat. Enggak tahu.
There could be a new duo that is going to be walking on that winner circle. It may not be Marshmello, may not be Ninja. 2018, Fortnite was played in a very different way.
That's right.
And then Airwax with that dominating performance last time. One has to wonder, Monster, could he repeat that again? Look at the people out there in the crowd chilling out, having a good time. They don't want to be seen on camera. I respect that. Wave. I feel bad.
Mariana Zania pemain basket udah.
Both of our clothes are just screaming out.
I look good. My mama told me I look good.
Gila. Ini kayak tahun kemarin. Ini nggak sih tahun kemarin kalau nggak salah. Yang diberangkat oleh Ninja dan Marshmello. Oh nggak salah ya.
Take the stage. But before we do that, we actually have Aiden standing by with his duo. Pookie, what you got for me?
Thank you so much, GB. I can assure you, you guys both look
Ghost, Aiden, and siapa nih nggak tahu. Aiden gendut kali kau astaga. Aduh, coba ada PSV ikut.
Yeah, we talk a lot, so we have a good idea what we're going to do. And especially playing in the last one, we're familiar with each other, which I think helps a lot.
Yeah, definitely. Having that team synergy definitely helps. Now, Aiden, you are no stranger to playing in LAN environments, but this one's a little bit different. Who do you have with you here today?
I have my mom and my dad, my girlfriend, and my 5 mods. I hear them screaming back there. I love you guys.
That's incredible. You have such an amazing support system now. You guys are playing for charity. This is a massive event. Do you want to talk a little bit about that?
Yeah, it's an honor to be here, and the fact that Epic Games provides everybody with the opportunity to play and, you know, for charity and just make money for themselves, it's crazy. So, yeah, I'm honored to be, you know, playing for Wounded Warriors, and I'm just going to enjoy this moment. It's great.
Perfect. Thank you so much. And just one more for you. Now, you are a DJ duo. Is your counterpart at home watching right now, or is he here?
He's playing. So my duo partner is playing with his duo partner for the World Cup tomorrow, so we're about to take over.
Interesting how that worked out, isn't it?
It may have been set up.
May have been, definitely. Well, good luck today, guys. I will definitely be rooting for you, GB and Monster. Back to you at the desk.
Always a pleasure to hear from him. I remember meeting Robert Abisi last Pro-Am, and he was so into it. He said, I just want to go home now and just practice. And we talk about picks to win. And second place last summer block party at that Pro-Am as we had mentioned, was Aiden and Robert Abisi. You know what? I'm going to make a bold proclamation here, Monster. I think they're going to take it. I think Aiden and Robert Abisi are going to take this year's Pro-Am.
Well, I'm going to have to,
Volley
stagger
bang
that
gun
and bring
bang,
back,
emoji cold
maybe
sweat.
a full rivalry, because this time, we have Nick Merckx here. How about I put my money on Nick Merckx, and you put your money on Aiden if you want to do that.
Okay, interesting.
Kira telat
One player here that everyone obviously wants to see succeed.
Enggak telat. Ini baru mau mulai nih. Yang kreatif tadi udah, kali ini duos Worldcup ya. Let's go. Jangan sampai telat. That's the Tifu, aka Tifu.
I've been kind of friends with him for a while. I've only played with him a few times, but I'm feeling pretty confident, pretty hyped. I'm excited.
This drops. Wait. Trying to snake him in. Can you get him to drop it? What is that angle?
Basically, we're just going to try and take down everyone.
Duh, gua nggak tahu lagi nih mau milih siapa, anjay, Ninja, Tifu, atau Symphony. Terserah sih siapa yang menang di antara mereka.
He's really the only big threat that I see here. Airwalks, that guy's a bot. Ninja, he's a bot. Cooksy's hype, but me and Nav are gonna stomp them all. My current favorite weapon is probably the combat, just because it's so versatile. You can use it close range, medium range, even long range. Like some instances, if you need to, pick somebody's health off little by little. I'm donating to the Action Sports Foundation. Basically what they do is they help special needs and handicapped people with physical therapy, action sports, like whether it be skateboarding or riding, skate park on a wheelchair or anything really. My experience in New York so far has been pretty dope. I haven't really met too many people yet, but I'm excited to meet all the people coming from different countries, even people that just came up on the scene that are new that I became friends with over the past few months. So pretty excited to meet all of them, have a good time.
Duh, panjang kali Tifu.
Tifu had a lot of
dia pakai baju ke pelampung kah? Gila. Oh my god, gue deg-degan aja, sumpah gue deg-degan, gue yang nggak main aja deg-degan ini.
He's ready. Seems serious. He's clearly ready, and I know everyone here wants to get ready and into the games. We also want to let you all know as well that there are going to be numerous ways for you to watch this very competition, Fortnite Pro-Am. All you got to do is go to Fortnite.com/watch, and there you can actually pick a variety of different POVs. See the map, you can see a bunch of cool things. Definitely check it out. Once again, go to Fortnite.com/watch. There we go. You can level up your viewing experience. And then you also have a lot going on here as well. So here are the feeds. This is what you're going to look at, right? So you'll, in feed 1 and feed 2, you'll get the first and second place players. But then feed 3, you're going to get Ninja and Marshmallow. And then on feed 4, you're going to get Airwalks and RL Prime. So this way you can see our defending champions in their perspective and how they're going to coordinate. You also got Nick 30, Max Carver. Let's not forget about Courage and Sean O'Malley, Doigby, and Cody Walker. And then for the Latin American community, you're going to have Flake's Power and Anderson Silva. So lots of great perspective there. Also Asia as well. It's going to be Ellie and Israel. So there's going to be a bunch of perspectives for you to check out. Fortnite.com/watch. Don't forget about that. And have some fun. Have some fun watching this event.
Which, by the way, I love, because if you're a fan of any of those guys, you can literally see their points of interest, which is super dope.
Yeah, exactly. You can learn from some of the best that play this game, especially the Fortnite content creators, see where they go. A lot of the players now are going to be on the island, loading up, getting ready to go. I'm pumped, man. I'm pumped. I want to get into this already. And I know we're going to get there eventually. But, a little anxious, of course. And I have to wonder, what other duos are going to be standing out? Because Tifu had mentioned Closey, him and Whit Lowry. They have the potential to be able to upset some people here, but he didn't really do it at the last Pro-Am. Closey was kind of quiet at that event. I want to see him turn up, especially here in New York City, because he lives like right here.
Yeah, and I'm also excited for Yoshi. Yoshi represents, on the Team Solari cast. It's a pleasure seeing him come out here. We always see him commentate, but you know what? Someone representing from a commentator stance out here playing. So I'm gonna be rooting for Yoshi and Freddie Estroma as well. The French community loves him. Always got to give him some extra props.
You saw for a second there, Courage and Dr. Lupo right next to one another. So perhaps there could be some shenanigans, maybe sabotage.
Oh
if you
boy.
will. I think Lupo's probably insulting Jack in a variety of
They actually even slammed Tim the Tapman over to left.
Untung Lolit Bang WKWKW 80 note of Masood, emoji smiling face with open mouth and tightly closed eyes.
Astaga, ini yang bacanya kaku bener.
Always going to represent. I want to see how they play out. I think we got a few pro control players like Aiden, who I had picked before. That's right. Get into a box, really cause a ruckus, especially for the pro players. Aiden has qualified for the Fortnite World Cup.
I don't know, guys. Siapa yang akan menang gue nggak tahu nih, guys.
We have a lot of players here that have
Semuanya hebat, semuanya jago, dan semuanya famous, terkenal.
which is going to be the best part. Not only because they're going to play in that competition, but they're also going to get this warm-up opportunity in front of this crowd here at Arthur Ashe Stadium. It's kind of a little bit of an advantage.
You know, at the end of the day, as long as they feel prepared, that's what we love and want to see. But like you said, there is a lot riding on the line here, right? It's all about earning that respect and or keeping it. Because at the end of the day, these trophies are
Tifu.
Yeah, pretty
Anjay.
The golden crate pickaxe that we've given out in the past. You see players getting ready, getting comfortable. A few other
Siapa yang menang, guys?
to talk about was Pi and Detonator. Detonator, I don't know what that video was, but it made me mildly uncomfortable. So, and the fact that he's not wearing a shirt.
Yeah, you know, it came out, you know, got the couple buttons down in the front, you know, letting it breathe.
Mana Simponi, mana Simponi. Waduh, Ninja sama Marshmallow anjay. Ini Marshmallow nggak. Ingat Marshmallow ini udah nggak kayak dulu lagi Marshmallow. Udah nggak sama kayak dulu lagi. Musuhnya hebat-hebat ini anjay. Ada Tifu, ada Symphony. Mungkin, controller gang bro, let's go. I love controller gang. That's Ninja. Nice.
I appreciate that he's also going to be using his own skin as well. So.
Oh, you have to.
Yeah, you have to. If you have a skin in the game, you got to go for it.
Well, ego boost right there, you know.
Nikmar juga guys, itu tuh Nikmar controller gang ya. Mantap.
Yeah, it's your pick.
Hey, I had to. You went
Oh iya, Aiden juga. Kan gua nggak suka dengan controller gang dari Nikmar sama Aiden ya. Cuman gua kalau ada PSW sih gua PSW lah. Ini ada PSW lagi nggak ada di sini. Oh, Nick A guys, Nick A.
Not getting his head. Nick, I know you hear us from here. Just stay calm and do what you do, man. He's such a great player. Love to see him come out and shine.
Yeah.
Once or twice in a pro-am today would be pretty fantastic.
Correct me if I'm wrong. He wanted to create a showdown at the Summer Block Party.
He's had his moments of greatness.
He has. So
he has.
Being able to do this, being able to win on the big stage in front of a crowd. There's Detonator again. Just you know,
he looks so ready.
And you know, I'm actually impressed playing with a keyboard and mouse. I thought that Detonator would have his own custom controller with spikes on it. Okay, there's a lot of dialogue there. Also, Detonator's bangs. Man, nailed that one. I'll never be able to have that ever. That's a heartbreaker.
Looks like he's
coming at his own teammate as well.
Yeah, definitely.
At some point.
Ini bocil cewek anjay. Mau jadi teaser tuh.
Very good in this one because Jordan told me yesterday they've been practicing, they've been putting in the work, and I think that's a squad that can go very far. Very far. Well, while we get ready and get things started up here, folks, we have another interview on the stage. We got Mackenzie Ford along with my buddy, Fear Itself, with Puku. What's going on?
Thank you so much, Golden Boy. I am just all over the place today. I'm having the chance to talk to some incredible players. That is absolutely right. I have to be honest, you don't really put off a very fearful vibe, so we're gonna have to work on that. You gotta get the eyes, you know, it's all about the eyes. But you are no stranger to events like this. Going into today, how are you going to carry your previous experience into the event today?
It is true. I'm a little bit of an old man, a veteran in the game. I mean, I was doing this 15 years ago in much smaller stadiums, but it's all the same. Having like in-person LAN experience is very key in this atmosphere. So I'm just gonna like channel that inner professional gamer from when I was a young buck back in the day, and hopefully it shows. You know.
Love it so much. Now you, Mackenzie, on the other hand, you have performed on the big stage multiple times. You were a contestant on American Idol, so you are not nervous at all, but I want to know, have you ever played Fortnite? I mean, you were in the other pro-am, but playing Fortnite in front of all these people, it's got to be different than singing.
Yeah, it's much different. I feel like singing in front of a lot of people, I'm comfortable. It's what I'm, with a guitar, I'm like super chill, but here it's like, just don't want to let fear down, and we're trying to do well.
Well, we have a few musical emotes, so if anything gets a little bit too crazy for you at any moment in time, maybe you could play those for him and calm him down a little bit. That might help. Now, have you two played together at all? Do you have any kind of strategy going into today?
We practice a total of about an hour before this event, so we got all the practice, all the strats in the world. Don't you worry about it, Pookie.
Oh, and you just, I guess, don't want to tell me about it, right?
Yeah, top secret stuff.
Oh my goodness, all right. I might be able to get a little bit out of you later, but in terms of, you know, taking your experience from the previous pro-am that you just played in the summer, what are you going to do the same, differently? Anything you're going to want to tell me about?
I think I'm more prepared now for the chaos and the hecticness between like the crowd, the subwoofers in the stage, and just the overall volume. It's not like sitting on my couch at home playing Fortnite. It's a completely different experience.
It's definitely different. I mean, if you want to put your feet up at one point, we can get you some Cheetos or something. It'll be great.
I'm trying to get into the more serious mode right now. I'm flipping the switch. Fear's got the switch too. We're switching it.
Goodness, well, you guys heard it here first. These guys are locked in, so I'm going to let them get a little bit more practice. Golden Boy and Monster, back to you guys at the desk.
Thank you so much, Boogie, for that one. For itself, I've had opportunity of commentating many of his victories in the past across a variety of games. He's humble. He goes up there and he's humble, but this guy, when he needs to pull off the big wins, he certainly can do it. And then I think it's also interesting to note there what Mackenzie said. This is a very different vibe. When you're playing out there, the bass, the feeling, it is substantially different than chilling at home.
But honestly, he has the experience. He's been here before. You know, maybe after a couple times in the ring, you can pull it all together. That's what I'm hoping for someone like Nick A30 as well, right? You've been in this situation before with enough experience. I really think they can overcome anything.
Yeah, very true. Look at that. Positive guy, positive monster. You love to see it happen.
I'm rooting for the underdogs.
Yeah, that's right. This guy. Oh, and then obviously, I heard you in the Creator Showdown just blindly picking whoever was winning at that time.
We're not going to talk about our past here.
We're not going to go back to that.
We're living in the present now, buddy.
I respect that. I respect that. Well, folks, I know you guys want to get into the game. I do as well, and I was told by our team in the back that the game is getting ready to go in just a little bit. We're going to jump right into the island. It's going to be awesome, and I just want to get out there and see some Battle Royale. That's really all I care about, because these players, they're about to throw down. It's going to be awesome. You see Xavier Woods there. He does not have any pancakes, but what he does have is that SmackDown Tag Team Championship right by his side. He's got to let everyone know that he's a champion, raising it on high. And I picked it up. It is actually a very, very heavy
Gede. Pada main di PS, banyak yang main di PS juga anjir.
And then Dank also has his fake cruiserweight title belt, so low on that one. All right, folks, here we go. It's time to jump into the game. The moment you've been waiting for. The countdown is about to begin.
Widih, dia live Instagram aja. Di off. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's go, guys. Let's go. Insta right now. Here we go. Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god, this is so scary, brother. I swear this is so scary. This is so scary. Udah terjun nih guys. Udah. Ini udah mulai kah atau masih? Oh udah mulai guys. Oh my god, you got Dr. Lupo. It's Lupo, man. In the chat, man. Ini yang dulunya tuh biasanya main bersama teman-teman semua guys, jadi musuh anjay. Karena ini mainnya di Aceh guys.
Paradise Palms, a great spot to land, Monster. Tons of loot, tons of resources, great rotational opportunities.
Oh my god, mereka yang main, gue yang tegang anjir.
Clearly looks like Tim the Tatman and Dante have a plan here. You don't just choose the backside of the map for no reason. This house specifically known as the John Wick Mansion. Down in the basement, there's a little
Wudu ini udah fight aja anjay. Sing.
the Westworld is what we like to call it over here on the other side of the map.
Wow, nggak ada material guys. Sean, nggak ada material. Yang aneh-aneh lah. Oh no. Sean, you die, I swear.
And then we switch on over to Dead Treble, who's looking around, and Sean's gonna be out of the
game. What?
The first elimination, I think that might be the
Sean cuma.
The first was Sinu, who actually got fear
Oh my god, dia cuma ada drum kan aja tadi. Reboot. Ya. Lost King Nick sendirian anjay. Aduh. Ninja Marshmallow. Widih. Kalau gua main arena gua turun di sini juga sih sebenarnya. Ada bola di bawah. Nggak ada orang anjay di sini. Enak kali mereka. Marshmallow susah kali itu pakai helm kayak gitu anjay. Aduh, susah kali ya. Oh my god, mana simponi sama tipu itu menakutkan mereka anjay. Bahaya kali. Kita lihat guys, apakah ninja bisa? Aduh, gue deg-degan nih. Kayaknya nggak ada orang di Lagon. No, King. Ini orang dari Korea ini.
Do not sleep on this duo right here. They are so good. Had the pleasure of casting and seeing them at the South Korean
oh my
event
god.
that we flew out to and covered.
Gue deg-degan sumpah. Minus di bawah tuh. Let's go. This is really cool, brother. Itu temennya mana tuh satu? Oke, lagi lihat mukanya anjay, tegang bener, kampret. Minum dulu lah Big Seal. Kau mati deh, maksudnya tadi. Oh, udah mati. Kita nggak tahu itu bot atau ini. Pasti yang main itu 50 orang kah? Oh iya 50 orang kayaknya. Udah mati 4 tuh kayaknya. Yang main orang asli. Ya nggak sih, nggak tahu. Salah. Shoot, you can do it. Brother, you miss.
Pinpoint accuracy with that weapon. Rifles I mentioned before, he just such a precise weapon to take advantage of. JT Brown, they're looking around. Gonna have Jeremy Ray Taylor up above in that box there, Monster, and they're gonna be split up a little bit because they want to clean up this player around, see if they can get any of the resources.
And they did convert it right there, and little nifty trick Marksman used there, pulling out his pickaxe to reset his reticule so that his crosshair kind of tightens up, just to make sure he can be as accurate as possible. So many nifty tricks, and this is why this is the pro game, right? You have the pros, and then you have celebrity counterparts helping him out. And Marksman, he knows what he's doing. Like he's confidently ready to push as well.
Exactly, and then we saw Ninja and Marshmallow there on the corner.
Ini tegang guys. Dapetin $1 juta. Waduh.
This is going to be coming from the west. JT Brown, we can get vision. He has that snipe out. Maybe get a connection perhaps, but it's going to be Marksman looking for the opportunity to take advantage of that heavy AR.
Yes, I love this. JT Brown ready to back him up. He's got extra shields and
Brown.
everything. He's got that
95 tapi peluru shotgunnya tuh.
He knows
Airnya dikit
exactly
kali
where
tuh.
this player is at.
Ya
Just
peluru.
for a small peek right here. He might
Peluru
take
shotgunnya
his
dikit.
piece out. We will see.
Itu bawah tuh minus lagi tuh, ada minus. Ya ada minus bawah lah. Itu. Oh satu kan cuma minus.
That we've had. So no stranger here to this big stage. And then they're not really going to go for that fight. There wasn't really much of a reason for them to try and push in for that fight, Monster. That player did have that natural high ground. If JT Brown would have gotten the connection with the snipe, that would have been great. But you got to think about this. The storm, as it pushes on in, now these players, you're going to take a little bit of
dimakan
damage
zona dia.
But you have a lot of bodies scattered around. Junction,
Junction tadi Junction.
Hamlet, even Lucky Landing. There's a lot of
Mana
players
Megan?
going to be on the outside, but this circle is going to be pushing in, centered.
Oh, whoa, 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 whoa,
So
whoa.
you're going to have that big circle around here. You're ticking for 1 damage per second as well. You got to start to make
Zonanya jauh kayaknya.
Yes, Logo Man does not want to play around here. He does not have anything to
Oh.
deal with in this moment. He has a glider redeploy. I mean, he can use his
Dia ada
teammate,
leader,
but that
iya.
one person trailing behind him knows that. Bye, también.
Ada bisa. Sama Ewok.
Hey, it's a little bit of Spanish right there, but
Oh, si cewek muda tuh.
Ewok and Jordan
Siapakah?
Fraser.
Itu ibunya kah? Lupa kan? Ibunya anjay. Support. Oh. Oh. Ewok nggak bisa dengar, guys. Itu ibunya makin yang dengar. Oh, gila keren.
Take full advantage of the ping system, right? When you're able to do that, that helps so much. Sometimes you don't even
Wih, keren anjay. Ini
system to relay where the threats are going to be.
nggak bisa dengar dia.
Used as their primary form of communication here. She's gonna lay down some fire.
Susah lo sumpah itu. Astaga.
But it's all good. Can she get a couple more shots? They catch an advantage. We saw what she did last time to Jordan Fisher in the previous 2019 Pro-Am, right?
Ya
The
Allah.
last one that just passed by where she made her debut.
Kok sedih ya? Enggak, bukan maksud ngerendahin ya. Enggak ada maksud ngerendahin, keren. Sumpah keren itu. Berarti dia lebih jago guys dari kita. Gua kira itu ibunya yang ngasih support. Pas gue liat sana tuh. Widih BSK. Ini abangnya Jarvis anjay. Oh, ini pakai skin marshmallow juga anjay. Ini main di PS kayaknya. Gue liat tangannya megang kayak gitu. Ini bagus tuh. Wih, rame di tilted anjay. Kayak laser kayak. The marshmallow. Ngebest ninja tuh. Ada bola kan? Nah, kan pasti kalau turun di kan pasti ada bola. Wih, rame kali lihat di map tuh. Terbang tuh anjay. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 orang mungkin di situ. Aduh, ninja awas kau. Kena sniper ninja. Gue yang takut bangke.
Ninja actually one of the advocates for playing with weapons that are not necessarily popular or cool at the moment, tends to play with things that are different. So before the infantry kind of rose in popularity after the changes, he was already running it, deeming it one of his favorites.
Ada yang di salty tuh. Asik di pressure plant tuh, ada angin. Menurut gua sini, wow, itu weak kali tuh. Come on ninja. Aduh, gua takut dia kena snipe anjay, dia terbuka bener tuh, lihat. Tuh mid tuh. Tim, dia nembak tim. What? Oh my god, I don't wanna see bro. This is crazy, ninja crazy. Ninja ngekill teman sendiri aja. No friendship in here. No friendship ninja. Ninja you're oh my god, ninja kill team the chat man dude. Temennya Biasa main bareng mabar anjay. Gila Ninja gila. Gila I'm Ninja tadi. Padahal tim Deadmatch menumpang lewat tuh. Wow. Ini merusak pertemanan anjay. Pasti kesel tuh tim tuh. Walaupun temennya kesel lah namanya dibunuh oleh Ninja anjay. Damn dude, Ninja crazy. Where's Tifu and Symphony? Oh, he's weak. Let's go kill him Ninja. Ninja takut kena sniper aku kau. Astaga. Damn. Oh ya Ninja tadi kalau nggak salah. What? No Ninja slowly. No. Oh Ninja is insane. Oh my god, he's insane. Ninja insane, dude. I swear. Ninja insane. Oh man, there's Tifu in here. Oh my god, Tifu fight, brother. Oh. Tifu terdesak guys. Ada Ewok tuh, Wow, Ewok amat. Tifu, mana temennya anjay? Astaga, dia nggak ada itu lagi tuh. Nggak ada apa namanya? Itu Naf. Astaga, temen Tifu ngapain di situ? Oh, he's weak, Jordan Fisher. Aduh, tegang kali ini anjay. Sumpah gila. Demi apa nih Tifu maju anjay? Oh my god, dude. Oh, snipe. Oh my god, Tifu. Oh no. Oh, he's weak. I swear he's weak. Wow, Tifu is weak. Oh, whoa. I think Tifu gonna die. Oh my god, Tifu. You don't have healing. Oh, wow. Gila, Jordan Fisher datang nyelamatin Ewok anjay. Ini gila, sumpah ini gila. Ini gila anjay. Hampir tuh dia jatuh. Woi, Jordan Fisher sama Ewok kemana itu anjay? Tifu camper lah dulu, astaga. Aduh Tifu, materialmu habis anjay. You must have kill, brother. Nev nggak di sana anjay. Tifu, aduh Tifu. Wow, he got him. What? No, Tifu. Bisa diselamatin tuh masih zona percilin.
So they can use that to get back into a safe position, but they don't have heals, Monster.
Yes, he does. He actually has 2 campfires in his inventory.
Gila. Tifu kena trap anjay, nggak expect Kak. Dia nggak expect tuh ada camper ada camper, ada trap tuh, gila keren ini. 32 orang lagi kah? Nggak 50 orang lagi. Rame kali guys, sumpah, zona udah kecil. Wow, look at that base, bro. Pastinya dia ada glider kayaknya. Lupa di bawah tuh. Oh my god. Symphony. That's Symphony. Ali Tifu tuh. Oh iya. Astaga, Tifu is not healing. I don't know. What's wrong with you, Tifu? You don't have material, bro. Seriously, Tifu.
if the tree goes down, no more protection for him, but the shadow bomb is going to be used. You see that player flipping away on out of there.
Aduh, Tifu. Astaga. Tifu gila, udah gila. Ninja kill Michael. Gila, Ninja. Ninja mah kalau main kayak gini gila hebat bener ya, sumpah. Look at that Ninja. Oh my god, Ninja. Gua telat tadi tuh. Snapgram Ninja anjay. Kill Ninja 4 kill guys. What are you doing, Marshmallow? Pam bro. Itu pam, nggak bisa tembak jarak jauh kayak gitu. Aduh, ini gila tadi, sumpah gue ngeliat. Oh wow, ninja laser, sumpah ninja die. Oh my god, ninja die. Ninja really weak, ninja so weak. Ninja, waduh, mid terus ninja aja. Ninja, kau butuh campfire. Oh, Clock di mana nih? Itu Tifu nggak mau ngisi darah anjay, gila. Oh my god, Maria Senja Nickmer tuh. Maria 1, Maria Senja 0 masih. Oh, gila rame kali kita lihat mapnya anjay. Rame kali sumpah. Ninja knock bro. Ninja knock, Ninja dies, I swear, Ninja die. Ninja die, by mid. Ninja. Oh my god, Ninja, what are you doing? Ninja, itu tuh, Ninja terlalu ini Ninja, apa namanya? Ninja terlalu, terlalu monoton guys, terlalu semangat. Sabar aja, sabar. Udah ngekill 4, sabar harusnya. Mainnya santai, tenang. Aduh. Sino ngekill 6 anjay. Wow. Bam, bro. Bam. His skill sick. Oh, look at that aim. Oh. His teammate. Oh, where's Symphony? I wanna see Symphony. Symphony die maybe? Kok di Worldcup die? Itu kok, wow. Sino is insane, dude. Press Asian. Damn, bro. Wow, dia membanggakan Asia, guys. What? You gotta be kidding me. Marshmallow killed Dr. Lupo? Oh my god, you gotta be kidding me. Oh my, you killed by Marshmallow, Lupo. Team Determined killed by Ninja. Oh my god, this is crazy. It's so weak, Marshmallow. Darahmu. Ini healing. Sino sama King tuh pinter tuh, di atas dia. Kalau udah zona kecil ini enak di atas tuh memang. Wow. Ada minigun lagi anjay. Oh, Marshmallow mati. Marshmallow die by Nickmer. Mid ngekill Ninja anjay. Oh, flag power die, die, I swear. Sino and King banyak material guys. Mereka nggak ada apa namanya glitter tapi nggak takut guys. Damn, the minigun insane. Sakit kali zonanya anjay. Hey, what are you doing, okay? Cloak gonna die. Cloak gonna die, I swear. No, oh, I swear, I told you. Cloak die. Damn, bro, Sino ke 11 anjay. Astaga. Gua kayak soalnya masih subuh nih guys, masih terlalu pagi. Di Indonesia. Pastinya di Palembang. Mid sama mid die, swear. He's gonna die, yap. Zona. Sino pinter bener sumpah Sino. Materialnya banyak bener sumpah. I swear Sino is gonna win. He's so smart.
Comes the pressure. Will we finally give up this placement? Will we jump down to commit to this battle here? There's only 4 players left.
Oh, King die. Oh, I told you. So Sino is win. Oh my god. I told you, bro. Dia selalu di atas. Dia selalu di high ground. Itu dia tuh menang tuh. Wow, from Korean. Oh my god. Oh my god. Widih, malu lah tuh orang-orang Amerika, orang yang pro-pro Amerika tuh. Gila dikalahin Asia anjay. Yang biasanya mempermaluin Asia anjay. Dikalahin Asia tuh. Worldcup mati tuh pasti. Di bawah itu udah material habis pasti itu mungkin. Sino pinter tuh di high ground ya. Damn, this is really cool. Match 1 ini, game pertama ini gila. Ninja kenapa? Tipu nih kenapa? Kemana semuanya? Astaga. Nggak, Ninja bagus tuh mainnya. Salahnya Ninja tadi terlalu monoton guys, terlalu memaksain. Udah bagus high ground di atas tadi.
In it, it just wasn't enough. When you have that high ground, that's it. And I made the joke, they were playing it like it was a World Cup qualifier. Hey, yeah, I mean, you get that high ground, you deny them any kind of presence to be able to build up to the top. It was very close. That mid cloak could have pushed Sino off. And had they done that, I think we'd be looking at a different winner in game 1. But credit to Sino for keeping his cool, as well as O'King for supporting him in that one.
Yeah, Cloaksy might have had the high ground, but if I'm not mistaken, Myth just hit him with a really good shot. Put his back against the wall. He had no help. Sino comes out with that side peek. It was all his, and easy rain from there.
Yeah, some good moments in that game for sure, and we thank you all so much for joining us here. That was just game 1 of the Fortnite Pro-Am here at the Fortnite World Cup Finals. Our 3rd Pro-Am ever.
Hila game for Tommy Gokul Sumpa, emoji face screaming in fear.
It was a blast to watch, some really, different experiences for a lot of our viewers.
I mean, hey, we watched a $1 million jump, literally.
Gila anjay.
I know, I realized I made some poor decisions career-wise when I was not in there for the $1 million jump. That was awesome. And then we just saw one of South Korea's best players in Fortnite, Sino, just take game 1 in dominating fashion.
Wow. Yang game pertama dimenangin oleh para pemain Korea anjay. Oh my god. Gila. Damn.
I want to congratulate both of you first off and foremost. We have Sino here, who we've seen play so many times.
Damn, Sino keren anjay.
He was actually
Sunil, salah Sino anjay.
but it has been quite a journey for him. How does it feel to be playing on this stage regardless?
Ninja tuh belakang. Ninja. Bicara sama itu kayaknya sama orang. Sama Ninja. Oh, transitnya itu anjay.
일단 제가 여기 있는 거가 믿기지가 않고요. 게다가 첫 라운드까지 우승을 하니까 지금 진짜 기분이 정말 좋네요.
I actually can't believe that I won this first round, and it feels awesome to be on this stage.
Well, I can believe it. You guys were playing clinically with the high ground, the tarping, unbelievable gameplay. Congratulations. down on the end, you've done charity events before, so you've done this before as well, but is this your first time playing Fortnite in front of all of these people?
우선 일단 하이그라운드에서 잘 이렇게 플레이하셨던 것 같고 이렇게 체리티 자선 기부 행사에서 저번에 플레이하셨던 것 같은데 이 많은 사람들 앞에서 플레이하셨던 게 어떠셨어요?
일단 굉장한 영광이고 이렇게 또 좋은 행사에서 좋은 사람들과 좋은 성적을 거둘 수 있을 것 같아서 뭐 미리 김치국은 아니지만 좀 다음 라운드에서부터도 더 좋은 성적 내가지고 처음에 들어올 때 우리 아는 사람들 거의 없었거든요. 한 명도 없었어요.
panjang-panjang susah translate-nya anjay.
저희를 모르는 사람이 만들도록 하겠습니다.
It was such an honor to be participating in this tournament, and there are a lot of good players and good purpose of this charity tournament.
Itu tim anjay dibunuh oleh ninja tadi.
Before the tournament began, nobody actually know us, the duo. But
Kan
after this
ngumpul-ngumpul
tournament,
terlupa ya.
I hope that everyone here knows who we are.
Perfect. Thank you guys so much. Congratulations again to both of you. I hope to see you win a few more games. But what we're going to do now is we're going to throw it over to Sundown, who's going to break down some of the gameplay. Sundown?
Thank you so much, Pookie. I'm standing by here with Nick Merckx and Mario now. First, I got to say, Mario, what is it like being on this stage playing Fortnite compared to playing in the NBA and competing against some of the best athletes in the world?
I mean, these players are here the best of the best, you know, and in NBA, of course, it's like the best of the best players in the world. So it's kind of same in that way, but I mean, just enjoying here in front of our fans over here. I was in New York actually last year, so, you know, I'm kind of home. So.
Awesome, man. Thank you. Now, Nick, I'm going to ask you about some of the gameplay we just saw in that last match. You're actually able to catch a really nice double elimination onto some key targets and then get a good rotation out. So let's roll the clip and we'll kind of take a look. What was going through your mind when you were able to catch those? Because you played a little bit slower over the course of the game and then you were able to set yourself up with the angle. So what was going on?
Just trying to get on the strong end of the circle, using the impulse grenades. We both used them at the same time to get on the strong end. So what we did was we bounced across, we got lucky with the circle, and we looked for the players that are rotating late. And we got lucky, man. We had a couple players rotating way too late, and we just tagged them up. They were easy kills, you know?
Very well done there. And also, I just want to give you a shout out. The grow up from you, we go way back, competing in the Gears. What's that journey been like for you?
We've been here for a minute, man. I mean, it's really cool to see a lot of our same friends working for Epic and setting all of this up and being a part of this and being in the industry. I kind of feel like a grandpa, you know? We've been in it for a minute, and it's a good feeling.
Yes, it's a good feeling. Good luck in the rest of your matches. Now, come on, get in here. Give a hug. Give a hug, man, Mario. Thank you so much, man. Absolutely amazing from these guys. As I said, good luck in the rest of the matches. We're going to throw it back on over to the desk with Monster and Golden Boy.
Thank you so much, Sundown. That's right. You know, a lot of folks here go way, way back, and that's always a fun time when everyone's able to get together, hang out, reminisce on the good times. But we're here and now, and right now, it is currently Sinnoh and O King's time because they won game number 1. Let's take a look at the standings when we get a moment to see where we are currently, because as we know, that victory from the South Korean duo. Hey, let's not forget, Sinnoh, this is a guy that nearly qualified for the World Cup a few times now. A lot of talent. And I'm just glad that people, they said it right, that we want people to know who we are. And I just want people to know who these players are because they're so good. They're so talented.
Yeah, without a doubt, when you guys obviously get this translated, no, the competitive community absolutely know who these players are right here.
For sure.
And you guys deserve every ounce of respect, especially from the public. But we have some standings. Let's see where these players are, Golden Boy.
That's right. Let's take a look at the standings. Where we are right now. Who is going to be behind in this one, right? So it's going to be it's going to be Airwalks and RL Grimes. So
no surprise.
Picked up 7 eliminations out of that game. All right. Courage, Sean O'Malley in 5th place. You got, let's not forget about Garber Reaver and Gelty in 4th, and Robles and Chigua in 3rd. Tifu and Nav in 8th place. I'm jumping around here, just looking at some of the players that we've talked about maybe some have had unfortunate circumstances become them, like Tfue got hit with the trap.
Yeah, we saw Ellie earlier today, right? He just pointed at the camera, walked off, representing for JP, Japan, right?
That was a good interview.
Good to see him in the top 10 right here. But as we move on to the second page, and just take a look here, all of your favorite content creators, couple of elims on the board. It's not bad at all.
No, not at all. It's only game one. You have plenty more to go here. Ninja and Marshmallow in 14th place. We covered them quite a bit in that last game because they stayed put at pressure plant and did not really need a reason to ever rotate around. Because of that, Ninja was able to punish a few players flying in the sky, kind of like when you caught Tim the Tap Man midair.
Yep.
That infantry rifle was huge for him. Maybe he's going to be able to do that again. Obviously, let's see how the circle works in your favor. But that's it. Game one is behind us. Now it's time for game number 2. Come on, New York City. Do these two New Yorkers proud. Let's start to make some noise and get hyped. Detonator's excited. I'm excited too. The countdown is about to begin. Who is going to come out on top in game 2? Here we go. The battle bus is flying over the island, and we're going to get a good trajectory here. Going over the ice biome, Bipolar Peak, making its way over to Lonely Lodge.
That's right. It's cutting straight across the map. Straight in half like a fresh New York pizza. It's straight down the middle right here. And everyone's going to get their take of the slice. I love making
I like that
it's
pizza
easy.
reference, bro.
You just have to. It's too easy. They're just giving out here. You can't be in New York and not make the pizza reference.
Got to make the pizza reference. And also, Chinkin, if you're listening to me, you fold the pizza. You don't eat it. You don't eat
The
flat.
question is, do you flip it upside down on the cheese side or...
No, man.
No?
Just fold it straight
I'm
up.
just asking some people, they advocate for that kind of stuff.
Those people are crazy.
Take a look here. You see Detonator floating on by. Marshmallow right there. No surprise. They're going right back to Lazy Lagoon. That's going to be their hometown. And they're getting landed on, by the way. You take a look at that map. There are some players nearby. Our champs, Sinu and O-King. I think everyone wants to see them here.
Yeah, that is a problem. There is a player that landed lazy. We'll keep tabs of that later. Here's the game 1 winner. Sinu, O-King, the lucky landing spot. You're going to get a few options all the way in the back. Remember, so you're going to be all the way back here by Lucky. You can go to Fatal if you want to get some more loot. Maybe you want to push over to the desert biome, go to Paradise Palms, potentially where the circle is going to populate. We're going to find that out in a few seconds here as well. So this is when key decisions are going to have to be made. And lucky them that they went to Lucky Landing, because the circle literally lands right at the edge. So they're good. They're good for that push. They have a lot of real estate to work with, Monster.
Call that winner's luck, all right? These guys have the nice
There's
lead.
beginner's luck and then there's winner's luck. This is winner's luck.
Winner's luck is a thing, right? Sometimes things just go your way, and then you're the winner.
Sure. Never happens to me. Breaks my heart. One day. I've seen it happen to you a few times, though. You've gotten a few...
Hey, I'm
got
here.
some
I'm
shields
here,
out of
aren't I? Like, look
you got some shields out of nowhere in chess. When I watched your stream, very questionable. Like, that's not fair. Right when you needed it. How's that even possible?
Happens to you the best of us. But
Like, you just don't have a response. You're just like that.
But, you know, I don't judge. I just take my blessings.
I respect that, man. Some chug splashes there. Gonna bring everyone up to a decent amount there for the shields. Some eliminations already. We lost 2 duos already. Going over now to Paradise Palms. Same duos that were here before, sticking to these drops. You got Dead Drevel along with Oscure Lod. Oh, nice shots.
Shots down. Did he connect there, though?
No, he didn't, but at the very least, so he was on target, that player. Did manage to move around there. Hear that shadow bomb go out, and Dead Drevel had to have heard that, which is the reason why he's going to start pushing up here. Doesn't have the resources for a full fight. So he's going to be playing around this natural structure. And he needs to just farm up. Osculot's going to be taking a lot of damage as well. Going to have to get out of the fight. 34 HP remaining. He's going to need to rely on his teammate. Does not land that shot with the hand cannon. But Dead Drevel's there for the follow-up. That's Business Boy. Oh, but business is closed down, unfortunately, for him. Dead Drevel's going to be out of this one, but not dead yet.
Did get peeked right there, so he has to be careful. Oscar just looking. Frizz has got such a good, position on them, and he even has shield. This is just like that. Now he's at 72 extra shield, so he's doing just fine. That jump shotgun, perfect for being chest to chest, get right up in a player's face and doing tons of damage.
And it's early game, so Frizz can get Business Boy's card, bring it back into the fight. Oh, the revive's going through. You see it in the pickup. Oh, but you know, Osculard heard it, so had to get out of the fight. Frizz gonna go for the follow-up, but oh, Frizz is gonna take a bunch of damage, down to 80 HP. Player's gonna jump for the fight there. With a hope and a prayer, but unfortunately, Frizz is gonna get the better, and that's 2 eliminations, and that duo is gonna be out of the game.
2 huge eliminations, and it's a little fun fact. I'm sure his girlfriend will be proud. It says here they both have pink hair.
Okay, okay. I don't know what it's like to have pink hair. I have to talk to Ninja about that one. I know he did that for a little while. It won't look good on me, you know. And also, I don't really have a lot of hair.
Yeah, I was gonna say, you know, I don't want to break it.
And speaking of someone with not a lot of hair, Dr. Lupo on your screen right now.
That was a low blow. No, here we go.
As Fortnite's resident senior citizen, you know, I'll take it. I feel like I'm also a part of the geriatric gamer program.
Actually, this is our first time seeing the Storm Sniper in play here.
That's right. Just came out the other day, and it is. I think that players probably want to go with something. Okay, Dr. Lupo isn't actually the oldest caster for Fortnite. That's Grandpa Golden Boy. Really, guys? Really had to do? You had to do me dirty like that?
Fun fact.
In my hometown.
Exposed.
In my hometown of all places. It's all right though. I still love you guys. It hurts a little bit. Just stings the nostrils just a little bit. Dr. Lupo.
I banded it.
Yeah, thanks, bro. He's going for the birthday cakes as well. Another thing that had actually just come out. Celebrate Fortnite's 2-year birthday. We've been playing this game for a little while. Use that hashtag Fortnite World Cup. Share with us how you're going to be enjoying the event, whose stream you're going to be looking at when you go to Fortnite.com/watch. We want to hear from you. Make sure you're talking about it. Also, you're going to get that fancy little picture on the side when you use that hashtag Fortnite World Cup. Just Fortnite World Cup. There's Sigla along with Dr. Lupo. They're just going to loot around Salty Springs. A lot to get around here. What are your thoughts on Salty, Monster?
Oh, I love Salty. It's one of my favorite places to land. Mainly because that back house, man, it's nothing more rewarding than landing on the ledge, getting a weapon through the window seal, and just picking up an easy elimination on someone who goes for the chest on the roof or something like that.
Salty's like the bane of my existence when I rotate out of Fatal. I never want to cross Salty, because you always have a player that's going to be so stacked with so much to work with. Things have certainly slowed down here. Making our way now to Fatal Fields. Speaking of, wow. There's Sinnoh with King in the... This is awesome.
Strats.
This is like a Flossin level play here.
I'm loving it. Oh, he hears someone nearby, Golden Boy.
Don't stay down. Stay down.
Uh-oh.
Stay down.
This is, you know, this is not the duo. You want to move next?
No, this
is
not the duo. You want to do that too? Okay, so they're going to try and get around there, right above them. Oh no, but Moyer's going to be taking so much damage, down to 80 HP.
He's still going for it. He's going all the way. He wants the top here. He takes high ground. It actually is.
Oh, but the bush manages to repel the damage. It takes one shot clean and nothing else.
That was one. Can he hit the other right there?
He's going to have that green tag. Oh, no. And it's going to be the duo that won game 1. Oh, King and Sinnoh. That eliminate another duo. I mentioned it. They go lucky. They get all the loot, win the fights out of there, make their way to Fatal. Plenty more loot to grab.
And naturally, they're just going to cut straight north to the zone. We saw how many eliminations they had last time. They want to fight. If you're a competitor here today, you have to be careful being near Lucky Landing. Someone claimed that spot, but we have Faris, Brandon Rogers. Down comes the shots here. Let's see how it's going to go down here. We're at the easternmost part of the map. Jacob and Faris kind of moving back and forth, listening for cues. I think he hears him nearby, yet he's looking for Jacob now. Jacob's by himself.
Yeah, that's the problem. Jacob's going to be alone inside of the natural cover. There you see the circle favoring Sinnoh and O King. We could see back-to-back winner here, Monster, with the way that that circle lands. It's right over Salty and Fatal Field, so that favors Dr. Lupo and Sinnoh. Oh, no, but Graham Rogers goes in for the fight. Faris has got to pick up his teammate here. He's got to have his back. Jacob gets it. Boogie Bomb goes out, but doesn't connect. Probably trying to overtake that wall there. Jacob, wisely enough, is going to get out of that fight. That player's going to be down. The Stinks forcing anyone that will hang around. Needs to confirm that elimination. There you go. That's going to be a ton of loot for Jacob to get, but Faris is looking at him right above him on top of the rooftop.
He wasn't ready in time there to put the shots on him, so unfortunately, he did miss. He goes for that side combat shot and breaks the wall right there.
Oh, man, this is not looking good here for Jacob. Faris Gets his teammate's card. Does he have to get out of the fight? Oh, Jacob taking a fight to Faris. You like to see that one. Go for the fight, but look at the storm. It's starting to push in. Some decisions need to be made here. This fight is going to happen right by that storm.
Popping that early med kit, he knows.
He's got a few seconds to work with.
But he's actually lucky. The zone isn't quite pressuring yet, so he figures, hey, you know what? I'm going to use this opportunity to heal right back up, and now the advantage is all his again.
Slight lead here. He's looking for a fight right in front of him. Oh, man. You just don't expect that. You're hearing all this movement around you. You don't know where the attack is going to come through. And they're just dodging and dipping around one another.
Such an intense battle, and Faris still has minis left. That might have been his last heal there.
Oh, the
Jacob
quad.
decides, you know what? It's time to back up.
Take the trusty quad. Get out of there.
Long.
Yeah, no reason for you to push that fight. You have your teammate's card. Then we go on forward, and you got Slogoman, who just got beamed. Beamed.
Marshmallow with the snipe?
Marshmallow. Okay. I respect that. Marshmallow's been surprising me. Are we sure? Are we sure that that's Marshmallow underneath the mask? I'm just messing around. I'm just messing around.
I was gonna say,
He puts in a ton of work in this game. Look at this shot here from Marshmallow. Boom! Nailed him. Marshmallow, man. What a beast.
Marshmallow here to make the highlights, all right? Don't sleep on it.
They're going for a two-time championship. I get it.
Absolutely. When we saw them, they were in 14th place, mainly because they didn't quite get enough placement points. The eliminations were there. They were right in 14th.
Gila-gila sniper Marshmallow tadi anjay.
They're racking up more elims. That's going to be
Precision.
securing a more comfortable lead. You can get in that cadence of just getting points consistently. You'll find yourself in the late game. Mr. Fresh Asian, we saw in the feed, he actually took out Cody Walker as well.
Dua-duanya salty guys.
Mr. Fresh Asian. He's got that golden combat shotty. Such a powerful weapon.
Wih, ada cuk-cuk dia anjay.
Moving around here, some nades as well.
He doesn't know any of this. This is scary.
Dia sendirian kah?
Don't own anything. It's one shot girl. Chandler Riggs who's just nearby.
Another great
Slayer, and the Slayer 360, I believe, is in a bush. Not so, not too far either.
That's the Golden Boy strat right there.
Where's my boys?
Trust me, it works like 60% of the time. It works every time.
Every time, 60% of the time. You know the math, guys. Don't count it.
You don't have to question me. So, Chandler Riggs and One Shot Girl, they're going to play this more defensive posture through positioning here. They have no eliminations right now. We're at 35 duels remaining.
What?
To go through. And then One Shot Girl just gets obliterated. Her health is gone. Now down to 5 HP. Chandler Riggs playing around the corner, trying to utilize a little bit of that right-hand advantage, but it is not coming to fruition there. Mr. Fresh Asian is going
Precision sendirian anjay, lawan dua orang.
duo monster. Our heroes could fall right here, right now.
Oh yeah.
As Mr. Fresh Asian is looking to get 5 eliminations on the board. Gets ownership of the ball. And what a shot there from Mr. Fresh Asian. That's elim number 4.
That was so filthy.
Damn.
Just like that, instant edit, no mistakes made. The Slayer 360, he's finally given up his push. Actually now exposed himself.
Sometimes you gotta abandon the push. It's okay.
Wow.
Give it up. He did take his opportunity to try and pop some shots. Mr. Asian did look over in that distance. He knows there's someone there. Now it's Marshmallow and Ninja rotating across here. They're going to find themselves right outside the box here.
Of course, if you're not familiar with Mr. Fresh Asian, he is top 100 most subscribed. There's Ninja and Marshmallow.
Ninja Marshmallow ketawa anjay, Marshmallow anjay.
Very different Marshmallow from what we saw in the 2018 Fortnite Pro-Am. I think he's obviously put that time in, and it is paying off. It's paying off big time.
Widih musel sekarang sekarang tuh.
Now Marshmallow would continue his grind after the years.
Mid sendirian kah? Waduh.
He's passionate about Fortnite.
Still part of the regimen.
There's a man.
7 eliminations, Golden Boy.
What? I didn't even
What?
there.
Mid kill 7 anjay.
What's going on with him today? He's on something. He's out
Yeah,
here for
dia sendirian guys.
Smith wants to pick up a win. How huge would that be for him? Seen him so many times in so many competitions. Also another player that tried for that Fortnite Worldcup online qualifier. Came close a few times. Lots of talent there. Here's the format. How it
Di
works.
tutor 10 poin guys, gede.
When those placement points start to go online, but because
Mana dia ranking 11 poin.
that means he has 7 points currently, Monster.
And his teammate is down right now. Where it was taken out.
Udah mid pinter. Di atap dia.
It's gonna need a little more stamina to keep up with here in the Fortnite world.
The idea of running a marathon crosses my mind. Makes me sweat when I say
3 orang kan sah?
Chigua sitting right next to Alexia Ray and
Oh my god, 3 orang anjay.
this entire thing said, hey, you know, she's here for the ladies representing.
What the heck?
Gun ready, someone's out. Take a shot.
What the heck?
He plays here from Jordan Jones and Alexia Ray. That player had no idea. I was crazy.
Got away. He took the launch pad. He got away.
You never suspect the people in the cornfield.
Ini ngapain lagi? Kocak anjay. Aaron Gordon tuh.
My cool here. Stick still. It's Ali A jumps back in the baller. He's out.
He's like, yeah, you better be careful, man. There's some crazy people in the cornfield. It's like The Shining out there. Look out for that. Okay, they're crouched, so you won't be able to hear their movement. You have to really focus on it. They got there. They're just the 8 set. I like this strategy. They are eventually gonna have to move here. Same thing for Ali A and Aaron Gordon, which for them, I'm sure that they're a little worried about where these players are gonna be.
Ali A might be a famous YouTuber, and Aaron might be huge on the basketball court here, but you step to these 2 ladies right here, they're gonna make you look like little boys. They are ready to fire away right now. They are so ready.
Okay, well, while that's going on over there, and I'm sure that's going to take a little while to come to fruition, we're going to have a classic battle here between Tifu and Ninja. Marshmallow's trying to play that supporting role as well as Nav here. Marshmallow taking a bunch of damage, and he's got to get to his teammate. Nav is boxing around there, and Marshmallow's going to try and go toe-to-toe here against Tifu.
What? Marshmallow knock, bro. Tifu kill Marshmallow, dude. In the run, brother. Oh. Crazy Tifu.
Tifu really showing why he's a World Cup qualifier.
This is still happening, by the way.
Oh yeah, they're ready. Looks like Mario's left
Aiden.
to save Nick Merckx here. He's going for the revive.
Nick die.
Going for the fight, though. Mario's got to be prepared for this. And
Nick Merckx die.
Seconds here to pick him up. Aiden right outside. He's trying to pummel his way in through the doorway. Mario again setting up the defense, helping him out.
Sorry guys, that's my father.
Second place at the Summer Block Party Monster.
That's right. And the Trailblazer, professional basketball player Mario.
Nickmer hidup kah? Udah Aiden sama Mas Nickmer ketemu lagi anjay. Kayak tahun kemarin. Oh.
In the box, baby. He's gonna punish you every time.
Damn, dude.
Wall taking transition.
Damn.
The same rhythm hits the left wall, hits the right wall.
Insane symphony. The laser free tuh di sana anjay. King sini kill 2 anjay.
Tons of material, launch pads, campfire. He's got everything he needs.
And what's even better, they have the circle. The circle is in their advantage. We're now into Storm Phase 5.
I'll tell you right now, he's going to build all the way up and start crushing players. When you got zone like this, let's see it.
Now, some of you may be wondering what's going on right here. Maybe you're new to Fortnite. What he's doing
Suaranya guys, udah kecil kali.
So that this way he can get the lay of the land. Fortnite's all about information. What can you get out of players rotating? Who can you punish if they're going to be out in the field exposed? That can give you some more eliminations. More eliminations means more points. Kind of like what Sinnoh's seeing right here. This guy
ada orang guys di atasnya. Di atas Sino.
Players are going to be above too because he's hearing the shots that are happening above him. That's going to be Jelty and Garborever over there as well.
Cool. Mid, oh mid gonna die. Mid. Look at that face mid. Kocak bener nih memang bocah nih anjay ngakak dia lagi. Dia ketawa lagi anjay. Lupa die. No, Dr. Lupo. Mid kill 8 anjay, sendirian dia. Kocak nih bocah anjay. Ninja kill Max Carper. Nice, Ninja. Nick E di atas tuh. Waduh. Dapat itu lagi apa? Wih, Nick E jatuh. Oh, Nick E die. Wow. Wow, Symphony kill Ellie, mid kill Nick E, Shin kill Aiden. Wow, this is crazy. Gimana udah kecil guys? Wow, ninja di ini. Aduh, lupa kan apa diapain. Ninja di ini apa namanya? Nggak tahu rupanya. Apa namanya tadi? Ninja die, I swear. No, please don't die, Ninja. People kill Sino. What? Tifu is back, bro. Tifu is back. Tifu udah belajar banyak build dari Swift, guys. Kelima Tifu sendirian. Shadow Bomb biasa bung, selalu digunain Tifu. Run Tifu. Wow, look at that Tifu, bro. That's my boy. Ninja nge-kill 2 masih bisa, gila Ninja. Udah sekarat ya tadi anjay. King mati oleh Clock anjay. Mantap, let's go. Yang juara tadi mati, Symphony dan Tifu belum bertemu nampaknya guys. Versus Ninja. Ninja die. Yap, Ninja die. From the zone. Look at that Ninja. Ninja no healing. What? Symphony? Team the Tatman Symphony? Check out mid. Clock and Ninja. This is crazy, bro. This is Tifu the high ground. Tifu high ground, brother. Damn, this is so scary, bro. What? Ninja di bawah anjay. Rotate, Ninja cepet Ninja. Awas ketemu Tifu. Run. Wow, Ninja bertemu Tifu, guys. Oh, Ninja die. Ninja die. Yep, Ninja die. He's really weak. No. He die. Ninja die. No, Ninja. No healing Ninja. Oh my god, this is Clock and Tifu bertemu guys. Tampaknya guys. Damn, Tifu and Clock, bro. Let's go, bro. Tifu versus Clock, bro. Oh my god. Tifu die. Wah, Jacob kill Cloak. Damn. Udah high ground padahal Cloak tadi anjay. Gila. Ini gila. Aduh, Ninja jatuh aja kau, nggak ada healing juga dia. Kalau nggak, no, Tifu die from the zone. Padahal, nggak ditutupnya tuh, salahnya Clock tadi tuh, nggak nutup. Kenapa nggak ditutup Clock? Astaga, Clock. Tutup, harusnya tutup. Coba ditutup tadi, masih bisa kau menang. Damn, bro. Wow. Aduh, Ninja jatuh aja tadi. enggak. Jadi seru ini mulai Tifu mulai keluar kekuatannya, Symphony juga semuanya udah mulai keluar guys.
What a start. I thought we were going to see 1v1 Tifu and Cloak, and I was going to lose my mind. I may have jumped off this stage. I don't even know what I was going to do with myself.
That close to that moment, but hey, let's not take it away from Jacob.
No, we're not at all.
Jacob really played it so well there. Airwalk's doing also just a great job of just chopping him down, chopping down Tifu, really being a pester. That could have been Tifu's game easily, but just pushed the wrong one. Shadow was giving a hard run.
The tone of the lobby changed as well when Sinnoh got eliminated.
Yes.
Right? Once people saw that pop up in the elimination feed, they knew that there was going to be an opportunity, because you get a player like that out of a fight, and there's going to be free reign. There's going to be movement to be had. But it was really the real winner of that match was the hill. Was the hill. Because once that hill started moving and the storm started creeping forward, you knew that so many players were looking up and they're like, crap. I gotta have to deal with that.
As Sundown likes to say, good old man Mountain claims another.
Always gets his target. Always gets his target. That was a good one. To collect ourselves after that one. I thought Jacob lost that, man. Because when he lost the high ground, I'm shocked that the wall didn't get placed in front, but I think he probably felt like he had that angle and he wasn't going to get clipped.
Yeah, Cloaksy really thought that he had the leverage, being that he just came over the mountain. He knew Cloaksy could not build in those, or Jacob, excuse me, couldn't build in those final moments. He had 0 builds. When you see that kind of, you read the player and they're not doing any builds like that, you're like, oh, I'm good. I came up a couple layers, I should be okay.
Yeah.
But he was at the top of the ramp. It didn't really matter where he was. He was going to get shot regardless, being that he didn't protect himself.
Yeah, you have to give yourself that wall there so that you don't get punished by those combat shotguns, which we mentioned so many times. That thing has a ton of range.
Yes.
He was playing that one from that like close to mid-range, and it will hit you like a hammer for a lot of damage. Before you know it, you're out of the game, you're back in the lobby, you're going back to catering. So what a great matchup that was. Great moments through and through. Also, I believe it was Jacob that had that fight at the John Wick house.
Yes.
Against Ferris.
Yeah, it was a long, exaggerated battle.
Storyline right
so
there, people.
close. Yeah, he was nearly taken out at the start of the game. What a comeback story for him right here.
Yeah.
All the way from the furthest you can go east on the map here, one of the furthest points. From there to take it all the way to the end game and find himself in the victory royale, that's a great game. That's his highlight moment. That's what you travel to New York City for right there, that's for sure.
It all could have fell to pieces at that moment in time over by Paradise Palms, by the John Wick house, and then managing to keep his cool at the crazy moments there. Great plays, and I think that everyone thoroughly entertained with that. We have 2 more games, though. They're going to be coming up. Games 3 and 4. We're going to determine who the winner is. And I think we're waiting right now to get some words from our winner. Also, we'll get the updated standings to see where we are currently. And I have been informed that we do have an interview, but it's not just with Jacob. It's actually going to be with Jacob and the 2 people that he took out, Tifu and Cloak. Pooks, talk to me.
Thank you so much, GB. I am down here on the floor. I have a bunch of people around here. Who do we have? We have Tifu, we have Cloaksy, and Jacob. Our final 3 in the last game. Oh my goodness. Tifu, walk me through those final moments. Do you mind?
Well, basically, I was in the storm and I had no health the entire game. I had about 40 minis, but I don't know. I just got stuck in the storm. Cloak trapped me, held me in storm, dude, but he got clapped by Jacob, so it's all good.
A little bit of animosity. We're gonna go over to this side here. Cloak, I gotta ask, what do you attribute to that? You had high ground over Jacob. What happened?
I thought the zone was pulled down the hill, but it was still pulling up the hill, so I didn't wall off my back, and he got a free shot, and I died.
You were eliminated, exactly. Now, Jacob, you took both of these guys out. You won that game, congratulations. How does it feel to take out 2 of the biggest competitors on the biggest stage in the world?
To be honest, I feel amazing, and when I was fighting with Cloaksy, I was so stressed, but because I haven't got a match, yeah, but Cloaksy fortunately didn't put the wall behind him, and I did it.
So you capitalized on Cloaksy's indiscretion there. But you know what? They're all friends. We can all get a handshake around here. We'll work on that. But thank you guys so much. Best of luck in your next games. Golden Boy, what do you think of these guys?
I think that the important thing to note here was that you're in those moments where you have to pay attention to where that circle is going to be going, and you just don't know at that exact moment. You're just got out of a crazy fight. You managed to get high ground. You know that this guy's below, and you don't see any builds coming out. So at that point in time, you're like, okay, I gotta just heal up. I gotta heal up. That's what I'm focused on.
Yeah, the problem is you can't assume anything, especially in these final moments. You don't know if you're going against a pro or a celebrity. And, you know, Jacob right here traveling all the way from Poland now to show up and make it happen. These guys, these foreigners are really coming here and putting on a great performance so far. We've already seen South Korea make that nice play from earlier today, but that'll lead us right into our next topic here.
That's right, our standings. And hey, you mentioned it, Monster. Fortnite is a global game, and we're seeing it play out now. While he may not have gotten the win, Airwalks is in first place. Wow. With 14 eliminations, no victory royale, 28 points total. Sinnoh has been knocked down. Jacob and Claire Grant have climbed their way up to third. Myth now is going to be in fourth place with his teammate Michael Dreher. And then Tfue Ninja also was in 14th place, managed to have that. Now going to be in 7th with Marshmello. Courage still going to be in the running here. 2 more games remaining. Lots of points. And looking at the breakdown, it's not that crazy to have a big game and be able to come back into this one, Monster.
No, absolutely not. You can just tell from the points here that a lot of this is placement-based. Placement, yes, the teams that are catching heavy eliminations are doing fantastic so far. Just taking a look here, a lot of players are in the running. Look at Nick A30 and Max Carver. They have 8 eliminations total. They just haven't placed. If you just squeeze in a couple placements right there, they're clearly catching the elims they need. That's all they need.
Exactly. Well, Monster, always a pleasure, my man. Boricua boys represent. But we're going to go to a quick break. When we come back, you're going to have Zeke over here calling the action along with Monster. And we have games 3 and 4. And then we're going to crown our next Pro-Am champion. You don't want to miss it. We'll see you on the other side.
Ninja, Marshmello, and Tfue and Nav, but let's find out for ourselves. Which duo are you going to be targeting on the field today?
Jordan Fisher likes to smack talk. Jordan, I'm coming for you.
Last time Tfue took me down, so I think I'm going to try and take revenge on him.
Well, I was practicing with One Shot Girl and Nick A30 and Chandler Riggs, and I know that they're going shifty, so you might catch me there.
Targeting every opponent in the game today. Any chance I get to take a shot and run, that's the name of the game for me. Take the shot and run.
I don't want to name names. I got a couple friends here who might not see me coming, might see me coming.
I'm going to be rolling around in a ball, trying to get some late game points and then get some elims at the end of the game. So I'm not going to be really targeting anybody.
Oh, the 9-9 opponents will be eliminated by me, by the power of the heavy metal drum detonator.
Hello.
teams work.
So you're essentially the Fortnite encyclopedia then, and you are just relaying the information. I hope that gives you a little bit more insight into how our casters prepare and bring the World Cup action to you.
Hey, I'm Cease. And I'm Elevate. We're professional Fortnite players for 100 Thieves, and we're excited to play in the Fortnite World Cup. The most fun part of the journey is, for me, just growing as a human and as a person, like having a good time messing around.
The best thing about being here for the World Cup is the experience for me. Like leading up to it, all the experience that I've gained, I can't have thought of something better to have been doing. Like, this has been the greatest opportunity for me. If you're trying to get better at Fortnite, just play non-stop. Find someone that you can stick with. I know everything about this guy, he knows everything about me, so I think that's what's going to carry us in the World Cup.
If you're trying to get better just at this game, a lot of things are just like, no, you're not the best player out there, and no, you're not perfect at any one thing. The game's always adapting, it's still really new. Just knowing that there's always someone better than you and that you can always be better is very important.
I think for duos, we're most definitely worried about Arkham and Falcon. They're one of the best on the West.
Oh.
I don't know if I can move by myself. Yeah. There's no way it's this heavy. Let it on me. Oh my god. Wait, I got this.
Why?
Let go. I got it.
I'm so strong.
Oh my. Why did they make it this heavy? Shouldn't you know we're all like scrawny little gamer boys? Like, going for it. Oh. Yeah, if I win, I'll definitely buy myself a Lambo, and then maybe my brother a Lambo, and then maybe my sister a Lambo, and then maybe my grandparents a Lambo.
Well, your own weight.
Maybe my father a Lambo. This is Cease and the world's cutest e-athlete. Make sure you root us on the Fortnite World Cup. I'll see you guys later.
Here at the fan experience at the Fortnite World Cup preview day, where all the pro players are here to enjoy the event. Cookie, what are you excited by?
I've seen zip lines, I've seen mini golf, I've seen Nerf guns, Kitty.
Also saw ballers. I can't wait to get into it. Let's go! We made it! We climbed up the mountain and we are preparing to zip line up into Lonely Lodge.
Are you ready?
Yeah, let's go to the adventure!
Kitty, we made it over to the mini hut course.
Woo!
Nailed it!
Hole in one. Cookie, I had so much fun here at the Fan Experience Preview Day.
So did I. If any of you are going to be at the Fortnite World Cup this weekend, please be sure to come by the Fan Experience and check it out. But for now, we have so much more Fortnite action going on, so let's head inside and check it out.
Let's go! Hey guys, it's Kitty Plays, and I'm in the player lounge, and I want to know who everyone's favorite skin is and why.
I think I like the hamburger guy, you know what I'm saying? But it's a big target, but I like the way it looks.
I'd say my favorite skin is probably the default still.
I literally just randomize it.
The blow up dude, he's got the inflatable guy.
The surfer dude, because I've been getting more eliminations with him.
My favorite's default, because I'm a default.
The bright bomber. It's so OG for me. And
me.
The rough skin because it looks like me.
yeah, I just kind of want to like look cool and appear intimidating because at 5'4" in real life, I don't scare a lot of people.
Lynx, because I like cat. Yeah.
That's my favorite too.
It's not really just sitting in the chair and messing around with my computer. It's more serious looking at it than that. If I work out, I have a mental coach which helps me relieve stress. If I try to eat healthy, I usually eat chicken and rice. I think that's why I play in such a high level.
He is so innovative. So this is what I was talking about.
My name is Martin Foss Anderson. I'm 14 years old, and I am Mr. Savage.
Let's go, boys.
I live in Oslo in Norway. I really love the fact that I grew up here. Most Norwegians spend a lot of time outside. In the winter, I like cross-country skiing and slalom. But I think my favorite activity outside is playing football with my brother. He's 17 years old and his name is Michael. My brother and I have always been competitive. We'll always hang out together, play a game of chess, playing ping pong, and it's always fun. My brother has a big role when it comes to my Fortnite career. He introduced me to the game, so without him, I maybe wouldn't even have started playing the game. At the beginning, we played a lot of games. I was better than him, and then he just exploded and took over. He has insane reactions. He thinks really fast. My creativity gives me a couple of advantages.
A grenade launcher. He's using it perfectly.
You gotta place your structures quick. You gotta be fast, especially in the late games of the match.
The best shadow bomb use I've ever seen. Rising to the top of the mountain. Oh my God!
I love meeting my fans. They're super nice. The fact that I'm probably gonna have over 1 million subscribers by the time I reach 15, it sort of blows my mind. If you picture 1/5 of Norway's population clicking on my subscribe button, that's kind of crazy. He's managed to do something which not many people can do. He's the world's best at the game. I'm really proud of my little brother.
Let's go, dude.
My greatest passion is playing video games. I'm really fired up for playing in New York. I can't wait to see all my hard work pay off.
Welcome back, Fortnite fans. We are gonna do something very special. You know, it's been a really cool day so far. A lot of action, a lot of fun things have been going down. You got a sneak peek at it there. I think we need something special for you. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna send it down to Poogie's on the stage, and she's actually standing by with some very special guests for a very special announcement.
Thank you so much, Zeke. I am down here on the stage. I have Ninja. I have Marshmallow here. Guys, make some noise for these two. Put your hands together, please. Now, I I just want to take a moment and talk to you guys both about what the Fortnite community means to you. Now, I know you're not going to say anything, Marshmallow, but we're going to have Ninja kind of answer for you. Now, you've been a part of this journey for so long. What has it meant to you?
No, it's just been absolutely incredible to be in this position that I'm in and just to really experience how amazing Fortnite is and how far it's come from season 1, before there even was a season, to last year's Pro-Am, to this year's Pro-Am, to the World Cup. I mean, it's been an incredible journey, and I think it's just getting started. So, but I love this community. I love it.
We love it too. So, you know, we love to give back to the community. We love to give you guys surprises and tidbits. Marshmallow, you have a secret surprise. Do Ninja and I have permission to tell everybody here about that for you today? Yeah?
Marshmallow is going to be doing an amazing surprise concert on Sunday for you guys. So it's going to be amazing.
So the concert is going to be at 1 p.m. Eastern for you guys here, as well for you guys at home. Be sure to check it out. Thank you, both of you, for taking the time to talk with me. Marshmallow, you better go hurry back to your seat. I found a stick, I found a campfire, I have some graham crackers, I just need a marshmallow. So, see you guys over there, and Zeke, back to you over the desk.
All hands on deck, Marshmallow's performing on Sunday. We get to be there, like here in person. Hey, you got the moves,
I got
man.
sorry, I was moving
I'll leave
forward.
it up to you for the both of us.
All right. Well, there you have it, ladies and gentlemen. If you guys are here, and if you're tuning in from wherever, you get to view Marshmallow in concert from here, from wherever you're viewing it, at 1 p.m. Eastern. You can't miss that. That's going to be insanely hype. This has already been incredible.
That's a deal times 10.
I mean, also, really quickly, Monster, I like how I left you and Golden Boy here for like 2 games, and you already just, like, what is this, man? What is this?
Hey, well, you know, we
Just
needed
keep
something
the desk clean.
The aroma of pancakes, you know, keeps them calm.
Wait, can I get this back? Actually, that's actually a really good point. Anyway, we'll get to that in just a little bit. You know, guys, we've had an incredible day of action. We've already got 2 Pro-Am games down. We've got 2 left to go. Now let's get you back up to speed, just in case maybe you've forgotten. Maybe you're tuning in for the first time. This is a very classic format: top 15, top 10, top 5. The victory hour, all the placement thresholds, and every single elimination is, of course, that 1 point. Let's not forget, Monster, we are playing for charity.
That's right. Yes, we are here. So you want to play for these placements. You've seen up until this point, it's been very intense. Everyone has been giving it their all. We've seen it out there. Shout out to all the regions that have been representing as well, because this leaderboard is looking nice. But here are the prizes they're fighting for. The charity, big first place, $1 million can go to your charity of choice. Of course, we're looking at duos competitions. They can kind of divvy that out. But everyone here is a winner, Zeke.
That's right. And, you know, at the end of the day, that's what this is all about, right? We're playing for fun. We're playing for charity. And, of course, I mean, we've got an insane roster of players from Ninja and Marshmallow, your 2018 Pro-Am champions, to RL Grimes and Airwax. They are your Summer Block Party champions. Also, you're going to see Airwax on tomorrow playing in the duos competition. I mean, we've got people from different walks of life all coming together and putting on Peely outfits, because why wouldn't you, know?
And we saw Max Carver up there for a second. He's had roles on shows like Desperate Housewives, and just a ton of celebrities here kind of showing face, bringing support to Fortnite, but also doing it for a right cause, which it doesn't get any better than that. Take a look at Ashley
and Exile. Yeah, they're just killing it. You know,
those
Cloak,
dance moves.
Cloak, get off your phone. What are you doing? You're supposed to be dancing. Did you not get the memo? There it is. Give the big wave to Cloak if you're out in the audience. Give him a wave. Yeah.
Look, but if you are using your phone, hashtag a Fortnite World Cup, tweet at Cloaksy. Obviously, he'll see it. It's right there. But, you know, show some love.
But see, on the other end, you got people like Lachlan, right? Look at that. They're forming a strategy. They're like, look, this is the circle. This is where we're going. And then you've got some people that are just trying to accessorize. You know, do I want to look, which back bling do I want? Which skin do I need to rep while I'm eliminating the entire lobby coming out on top? This is just Fortnite, right? This is kind of where we're at right now.
That's right. That's how it is. Tim the Tap Man here. This is a powerhouse lineup we had right there for a second. Saw Doc Lupo and Courage all kind of lined up. Good to see all the buddies able to be close by.
Oh, yeah, and let's not forget Monster. In case you guys didn't know, it's actually Fortnite's 2nd birthday. That's right, Fortnite is 2 years old. So hop in, play some games. There's some challenges. There's also birthday cake all over the map. Also, in case you didn't play the last time, there's actually these gigantic presents that land on the map randomly, and you can farm them for materials. They got things inside.
Are we still going home Monday and like grinding?
Yeah, no, absolutely. That's absolutely happening. I need to get the last Fortnite. I need another 65,000 experience if I want.
We're gonna make it happen. Me, Bala, Shayo, Zeke, squads, Monday, happening. We're gonna get you that. We're gonna get you Singularity.
I hope so, dude. I hope so. Man, but we're gearing up. The players are, of course, getting ready to board the battle bus. It takes a while to get up 100 people on the same bus, especially when you've got people like Tifu Cloak, Detonator up on deck. Oh, I'm sorry. Whoa, my bad. My bad. I'm sorry.
Don't detonate him, all right? Keep calm. He's been doing good so far. Whoa, the ultra zoom right there.
You got Marshmallow there in the back. I mean, again, Sean there on the left. So many incredible people. I recognize the pink and blue hair. I can't remember his name. Oh, Ninja. That's right.
Oh, that guy.
Clearly, yeah, that guy. Clearly a joke. I mean, what an awesome gift. Don't forget as well, we mentioned the Marshmallow concert. That was a big, nice reveal they did. 1 p.m. Eastern. Be here or be in-game. You can watch it on twitch.com, fortnite.com/watch. So many different avenues to watch.
I know Detonator's been stealing the show, but, you know, shout out to Python Bum, a Brazilian YouTuber, told us that he wanted to play his first Battle Royale. He won his very first match, and then he didn't win for 2 weeks after.
Right, for sure. And, yeah, man, I can't stress that enough. That concert's going to kick off everything, right? The final day of competition. Really looking forward to it. Monster, who do you think? So we've watched 2 games, right? I mean, we've had some incredible games. I think in that first game, Sinu just caught me off guard. He had control over the entire game. Then Jacob in that last game, he went head-to-head with Cloak and Tifu, and he was the one that came out on top. So this feels almost like anyone's game, right? Anyone can come out and win. What have you kind of taken away so far?
No, absolutely. We saw in game 1, once I saw during the Pro-Am walkout, Sinu and O-King were in the running, I was like, oh snap, we actually have some stacked up teams here. We already saw what Airwalks and RO Grime can do. They haven't won a game, but they are in first place as far as we know the last time we saw the standings. Right. That just shows that consistency. We know these guys are going to continue to be consistent, but, you know, at the same time, you saw Myth pop up at the end there. You saw Nick Merckx and Mario kind of pop up at the end as well. Aiden's still making his points in appearance. So everyone still has a fair shot, especially if you're in the, I'd say, roughly top 15 so far. For sure. There's only 2 games left.
Yeah, for sure, man. I mean, it just takes one incredible pop-off game, right? You just drop like 10 eliminations. You make it even as far as top 5, and you're just going to be back where you need to be, trying to vie for that #1 spot. You know, I think for me, you know, I want to see more Sinu. I'm going to be completely honest. Like, he's part of T1. You know, we've seen him all qualifier long. This guy's insane. I'm just looking forward to even more action. I'm actually curious. Wow, that's so weird. I was actually going to say, is Nick A30 going to show up? Because I lost. I blinked first. I blinked first.
Death stare. Yeah, there you go.
I blinked. No, I was actually going to say Nick A30. You know, people like One Shot Girl and Chandler Riggs. They are very. All right, everyone. First one to blink loses. Everyone in the stadium. Here we go. That's right. Don't blink. Cloak, don't blink.
Oh, he did it right there. We saw it.
He doesn't know how to play this game.
He doesn't know how to.
It's okay. It's okay.
He tried.
It's okay. You've got Xavier Woods here holding on to that belt. I wonder, do you think he would let me hold it, the belt?
You know, it might just break something on you. It's heavy. It's heavy.
Man, it's pretty incredible. Pretty incredible. You know, earlier on, of course, this is the dude. I'm telling you, man, Chandler Riggs, One Shot Girl, 2 incredible human beings. Also, I've seen Chandler Riggs several times now. And he's just one of the coolest people I've ever met in my entire life. One Shot Girl, one of the sweetest people I've ever met in my entire life. Love to see it. Earlier on, though, we did, you know, watch a lot of Myth gameplay, like you kind of said. I'd be curious to go back, take a look at some of the gameplay that he had, kind of see things from his perspective, and see what he's going on. And here we go. We can actually take a look at this. So check this out. Run me through this, Monster, because you were here for this.
Yeah, we were kind of looking right through, and actually, no, we actually didn't get this perspective here. So just tell Myth's in his A game. Kind of see everything he's gone through, his little journey there. Oh, the cone's so clean. All the practice paying off. Oh. No hesitation. Oh my gosh, Myth is in such great form here. That's what I like to see at the Pro-Am, showing up. Showing why he is TSM Myth, right? He's been around the block for a while. He's no stranger to competition. Good to see him in his zone here. And remember, most of the time he competes, He's under the NA West versus East, right? But now he's on land. He's in the same box with everyone else. So this is great to see him, you know, under fair circumstances doing a great job.
Yeah, for sure. And I mean, let's be honest, you know, the only thing that ever gets in Myth's way is actually fall damage. He's an incredible player, but fall damage, just like Tim the Tatman, it will claim both of them often. Let's go, Myth! Get hype there!
Yes!
Also, Myth has this incredible dance. Do the dance!
Oh.
Yeah! Dude, let's go! I cannot do that. There's no way. He is a significantly better dancer. I actually one time tweeted at him, I was like, hey man, can I get some of those dance moves? He tried to transfer them to me. Turns out that's not how that works.
He tried to transfer you dance moves.
He was trying to give me like a little bit of it, right? And it just did not work out for me. But it's okay. That's all right. But you know, we've got more players. We've got Mr. Fresh Agent. That's right. We kind of watched some of his gameplay, tuned into him, see what he's got going on. I'd be curious to see some of that gameplay coming out of the previous 2 games. There's so many people, man. So many people from Walks Life we could look at.
You want to see more OCE? We got OCE. We have everything here under the hub. The Pro-Am is
I also, low-key, want to see more Detonator.
Yeah, you want to see more Detonator?
Absolutely.
We'll get that later, too. But let's go ahead and pull up Mr. Fresh Agent. Let's see what his journey was like up until this point as well. And we got a nice little package of him. Look, just diving on players. Hey, you, crossing the river? Nope. Oh, that's a nice little headshot right there. And he takes another person down. It was Greer Grammar, oh no. And this one, we actually caught this one live in real time. This is such a fantastic play here. Fresh Asian with the proximity launcher, cracks open the build, puts the Splode right inside of it, catches White, and switches all the way through. That's how good he is.
And I mean, he's kind of put in a situation where he has to 1v2, you know? This is tough to do, especially on a stage like this. You've got all eyes around the world watching you, and yet he's gonna come up clutch.
Now remember, there's a pro and there's a celebrity, but to just do this like as if it was just 2 people who didn't know much about Fortnite, that's actually insane. That's what do I say, confidence at its best.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, listen, there's great Fortnite players all over the world. It extends way farther than you'd ever imagine. That's just proof right there, right? But you know, maybe we'll kind of see how things are going. Of course, you guys have been waiting for games. We've been waiting for games. We know. Guess what? Everyone is on board the battle bus. Game number 3 of the World Cup Prom is about to begin. If you guys here are excited, you need to get hyped right now, because game number 3 is about to be underway. Count us in! That's what I'm talking about. Let's go. Game number 3. And I mean, look at this World Cup battle bus, man.
There it is. Love that new Fortnite World Cup battle bus. And I love the fact that if you are loaded into Fortnite as well, you kind of see the feed coming up. So there are tons of new faces kind of tuned in here. Zeke, why don't you just give us a little rundown for everyone who might not know much about the Pro-Am or how monumental this weekend is for the community in general.
That's right, man. I mean, we've had 10 weeks of open qualifiers for solos, for duos across 6 different regions. Anyone could play. All you had to do was hit 300 points and get the Champion League in the arena format, and then you could duo up, solo games, and try to qualify. We narrowed that down to top 3,000 players, and then from there we whittled that down to only a handful of spots per region, and that has led us here. And let's not forget, earlier on in the day, we even had the creative finals, right? 8 weeks of creative qualifiers. You had team leaders like Ninja, like Gotaga, Hand of Blood. These guys built these incredible creative trials. People went through, and then we had our finals earlier where Scissors and the Fish Fam took home the W. But, you know, Monster, I think we want to focus in on this game. Detonator is already down. Whitlari has taken down the Detonator. It has exploded. It is gone. Xavier Woods, Dankoffs are over here on the left. You've got Doigbai, and Cody Walker.
Yeah, Doigbai.
Oh, man.
Coach for the Millennial team there. But anyways, hopping on over to Dr. Lupo and Sigala here, who are in that little bit of Neo action we got here.
Man, you know, I have to give Courage props. That video they made earlier, you know, we kind of knew something. Courage was going to get back at Dr. Lupo in some way, shape, or form, but he wouldn't tell us what it was. I see you, Courage. That was pretty funny. But Sigala and Dr. Lupo, they are here. You've got people across the way, right? David Williams, Wildcat. They're sitting in the building over there. It looks like there's someone very close by. The 65 over there. Dr. Lupo going to send another one. And there you go. Dante is down across the way from Chigua. And Edwin Hodge here is picked up as well. And
little
actually, Shigo's
shot.
actually going to confirm Dante. So eliminations happening all over the place.
Yeah, that's right. If you're in Neo Tilted, you're definitely in for some trouble. This is not the place to land. If you're not there to kind of bring it all the way, pedal to the metal, you got to stick with your teammate. And that's what Sigala's doing here. Really good job kind of sticking to the hip of Dr. Lupo. So you have Wildcat and David Williams now. Saw Chandler Riggs and One Shot Girl. One Shot Girl is going to get cracked pretty hard right here. She's going to lose all that shield. But no fear, still backing up her teammate here. The jump shotgun's great for close quarters. And No has no mats now as well. She can't even disengage properly.
I like that Chandler's kind of holding down the fort, right? Like, hey, she's very clearly identified, like, I need to get back in this house. There's loot there. Maybe something can help me here. I'm very low on HP. I need something. Okay. Well, that was not what they were looking for. Now they are both extremely wounded, just under 60 HP. Mora and Kalango here. They're going to try and close in on this, right? You know, you've seen the white damage numbers come through. You want to secure these eliminations, put some points on the board. Ewok is going to find Alexia Ray and put her down there. 67.
Oh, can she clutch up? But no, it's not going to be enough for Chandler or One Shot Girl. Unfortunately, Kalango does hit every single shot right there in those final moments. And Kalmar is going to be able to save his team. Let's go.
Elimination feed there. We also watched Ewok basically and Jordan Fisher take down Alexia Ray and her duo partner Jordan. They have been full eliminated. They are gone. Dr. Lupo Sigala still here over in Neo Tilted. David Williams, Wildcat, they've just been kind of, it looks like they must have taken some kind of damage, right? They're underneath that 100 threshold, but it's not by much. So either they like took fall damage or someone sent over like, Dr. Lupo accidentally sneaked in their direction. Damage over on them.
Yeah, man, we saw a lot going on earlier, a little bit of storm flips, and could have really been any which thing here, but Wildcat's been playing games for a long time. Actually, his dad introduced him when he was just 7 years old in 2011, but looks like we're hopping over with Vodka here and Alexander, who we haven't seen much of today, so let's go ahead and see how this battle's going to go for them as they're going against Ali A and Aaron Gordon, who we saw in the field against Jordan Jones and Alexia Ray, so that was quite the intense match here, but Alexander looks like he's somewhat struggling. He's going to need to keep his back of Vodka close by.
I mean, they're facing off against Ali A. This guy is a Fortnite veteran. I mean, this guy is thousands upon thousands of eliminations. He's going to rip the shield of Alexander. Mark's going to find elimination. Well, there you go. He is full confirmed. Alexander, he is gone. The question is, where is his duo partner? Watch Ali A. Ali is kind of one of those people that's very big into communication, right? Trying to make sure, not oversharing, but definitely giving very important information. Hey, this is where I'm at. This is what I see. This is what I can do. My materials, my ammo, I need to cover here. I have this angle. Do you have this angle? Things like that. Super big fan of this guy.
Yeah, absolutely. Ali A, quite the personality in the field. And talk about that, I mean, Vodka as well. Japanese YouTuber, he's been around for some time, a respectable player, does know how to, get down with it. But here, hopping over to Ellie, we're seeing him go with a large push here. He's gonna miss a couple shots, but he hits one right there. Turns back to Bill, says, you know what, it's time to put the bricks here. No, he's gonna have to disengage, and it's gonna be enough. He goes straight up.
The sentiment was good. The angle might have been a little off, but I like it. All right, trying to maybe go and get a little bit offensive here. He's got himself.
He's pushing with the 24 health. Right underneath he goes and pops another one. Oh, he's got to be so careful.
Wait, is he distracting right now, making sure his dual partner can get the angle that they need? It looks like it.
I think he had a plan at some point, said, you know what, maybe this is not the right move, and he kind of backed up there. But Ellie's showing that he is fearless right now. He and Neko, as Faris is sitting just close by. We saw Faris earlier today in a great fight against Jacob, I'm pretty sure. But Ellie is going to get knocked by Faris, who had the high ground right there. Let's see what Faris is going to do here.
I mean, he does have the 2 chug splashes. He can get himself back up. There's the 1. There is the follow-up. So he's got plenty of HP to work with. He also has 3 minis. But look at the AR count. 18 bullets. A single magazine is not where you want to be right now. Now, he did go ahead and drop Ellie. They need to go ahead, take some time, get the revive off. But, I mean, right now, they're not in the best position because don't forget, their weapons are not that much better. Like, obviously, Ellie does have that drum gun. He can put in some work, but we'll have to see how things go for him. Also, fun fact, his most recent album, Future, was certified platinum within the first month of release.
Wow, that's
actually
that
insane.
That is a huge accomplishment. Talking
the first month?
I was going to say. Talking about, you know, crazy adventures and travels and all that kind of stuff. I mean, the player they're fighting right here, Faris, traveled all the way from Saudi Arabia. He's here. He's ready to bring it. It's Ellie. Dude, Ellie's got the builds, man.
Oh, okay, so they ping out where they see the player is, but now don't forget. Yeah, he's back. He's doubling back, and no. Ooh, over the head right there. That player has a haircut.
Right through the crack. That was so close.
If they didn't jump over, if he did not jump over that might have been an elimination.
I thought we were going to see a major highlight right there for a second, but Ellie, you know, he's got this guy in his sights here. He's not going to give it up. And don't worry, guys. You guys are not missing anything around the Fortnite map. This is the battle to watch right now. As Neko kind of says, you know what? I'm tired of this. He's going to step forwards just a little bit more now, and this is the commit. Even with the low health, they're going to put it all on the table here.
I mean, they know that his back is against. They know his back is against the storm, right? They're just trying to make sure and make him uncomfortable. Look, he's out in the storm. That's kind of the position they put him in right now. And this player's just trying to bail. Like, they're just out in the storm doing their own thing. This is how threatened they are by Nekokun and Ellie. Ferris, I mean, you know, it's okay. It's not ticking too bad yet. It's only that single point, but he's going to have to make a really long rotation, and that's if they don't spot him out in the storm.
And you know what? It's going to be worth it. He will be all right. He will live to see another day because off they have to run now from the zone. They don't have heals, and Faris is left to, I guess, go against these guys at some point or another. But let's hop in with some highlights from earlier today. We have a little bit, like we saw Dr. Lupo and Sigala just kind of coming up. That's another player that's going to get taken out right here and just showing people that, you know what, I have Tilted on lock here. I'm ready to control this place. It's Kyle Kaplan who goes down to Dr. Lupo and Sigala. Again, they were sticking together at the hip earlier before, but Sigala's down. And I don't think Dr. Lupo has the reboot card, unfortunately.
It does not look like it currently, but look, this is Dr. Lupo we're talking. The doctor is in the house. He knows what to do. He's been in these types of situations before. 1v the world, but that's okay. He's comfortable. And look at this, Tifu and Nav. Look at the angle they have here. You've got Nav all the way in the back. He's sending sniper shots over to JT Brown. Tifu's sitting there forward, right? He's just saying, all right, JT, come on. What are you trying to do? You trying to 1v1 me? You want to try and 1v1 my duel partner that's way back there? He's got a long angle on you. I have the close angle on you.
Listen, JT Brown is a professional hockey player, right? If you can take that kind of punishment sometimes out there on the field, you can do anything. Let's see what JT Brown can do against the World Cup qualifier. He's speaking his head right there. And Tifu says, you know what? I've been here for a little too long. There's more players around him. He's got to be careful.
And now look, he has to use that launch pad because for just a moment he saw a player running up on Nav, but it's okay. They're back together. They're ready to try and work down on this player here. Looks like it's Marksman.
Oh, that's JT's partners. Okay, so they were actually trying to line a pinch. Marksman used the Shadow Bomb to get behind him. So now Marksman's going to have to leave JT Brown behind. They were actually split up in those moments right there. It was hard to tell for a second, but no, Marksman says he's going to take the high ground and start pressuring back here. He puts a shot down on Tifu, but the storm is on his back first, and JT Brown manages to rendezvous with Marksman here. So now they're together. He's popping his bandages, and yet JT and Marksman win the small skirmish here, if you want to call it that, because Tifu and Nav are off. They're gone. They decided it's time to beat the zone now.
Yeah, and I mean, facing off against someone like Marksman, you know, this is a long-time competitive veteran, right? Like, this guy has been around, so pairing these two together, you know he's like in very good hands right now. You know, Marksman's absolutely making the right call, saying, look, we need to leave right now, we need to do this, we need to do that. Fun fact, JT Brown was the first professional hockey player to become a Twitch partner.
That's huge.
That's actually pretty cool.
That's history.
There you go. JT Brown.
Put it in the world record book right there. That's one that cannot be broken. He solidified that. That's pretty cool right there.
It's actually pretty cool. Oh, he's got the driftboard. This is actually really good. He's going to be able to catch with Marksman and set himself back up. Look who else is here, though. Ninja and Marshmallow. They have got this on lockdown across the way. You've got Muselk. You've got Wax Motif. Look, this is Ninja we're talking about, right? You give him even a pixel, he is going to destroy your shields and make you wish you had never peeked in the first place.
Ninja has been having quite the day so far. We talked about just being a little consistent will keep you in the running here. So far, no points have been earned this game, and that's got to put you on your edge, right? If you didn't pick up any of the kind of freebies in the early game, as it gets closer to that congestion later on, it's only going to get tougher, but Ninja puts down a couple shots right there. That's going to be 93 damage. That player no longer has much shield left.
So like I said, you give him a pixel, he just rips your entire shield off.
yeah.
Well, thanks for flying in my airspace. Try again. Dr. Lupo, though, he's got himself that baller. We saw Nekokun and his dual partner right over the hill there. So he's got to try and think this through. You know, do I want to take these engagements? Do I try and go for that top 15 placement? I mean, dude, he's already got 3 eliminations. He's doing very, very well.
Oh no, we were about to jump in with Ewok, but Wade takes her out right there as Wade is still in this game. Chigua is close, as is John. John's trying to see if he can get up here now. They've managed to take this hill and this positioning here. Jacob's still alive right now, as is Nick Merckx close by. I don't see Nick Merckx's partner. Where's Mario here? No, Mario and Sanja has been taken out. He's got a launch pad though, he's okay.
Yeah, the question is though, do you want to opt to use it? You know, I mean,
Check this
you don't
out.
need
Oh,
to.
he's using the new Storm Sniper to scout out the next zone here. Notice how he kind of zoned in there. He looked at it, he says, all right, time to double on back here. He's got all the information. You gotta love plays like that, and he's doing it again. He's actually trying to get as much information out of that sniper as possible. Very interesting mechanic right there.
Yo, I mean, look, Nick Merckx is a long-time competitive veteran, right? I mean, shout-outs to the M-Fam. This guy's been playing games since Gears of War. I mean, he is a third-person shooter master. This guy is insane. And, I mean, every single week we're seeing Nick reach new heights of play, right? He's just continuing to one-up himself every single day. But across the way, you've got Dr. Lupo going up against Lachlan and Liam McIntyre. This is really rough. Unfortunately, Dr. Lupo is caught in the most toxic gas here. He is chipped down to almost nothing. Another stink bomb is going to be his demise. Unfortunately, he is picked off. But I mean, if it's going to be to someone, Lachlan's, you know, that's fine. I'm cool with that.
You know, that was a respectable takedown right there. Lachlan and Liam McIntyre just using the perfect stinkers right there. Unfortunately, you cannot dodge those. That is, you know, kind of it right there as they seal the deal. But they get themselves a baller out of it as well. And now they're going to be able to make it to the next zone as it's just at Neo Tilted here. You can see the map on the bottom right-hand corner. Neo Tilted is extremely congested. Players are just toppling on top of it. We're now back with Nick Merckx here. Nick Merckx already has the scoop on the Storm, right? He's got the sniper to tell it. Look, he's right in the middle as well.
I was going to say, why doesn't he just put that to use, right? I mean, you've got a utility weapon that just rips people's faces off. Why not just go ahead and use that weapon? It's in your inventory. Also, let's point out the 5 chug splashes, by the way. So he's ready to go, right? He's like, look, I'll fight you. I'll just disengage. Use this to just replenish myself. You know, you just got to do it, right?
Yeah, Nick Merckx can literally take on a team right now and be okay, especially with the chug splashes being that you don't have to have a cooldown for them. You activate them right away. Talking about, you know, people that are in good position. I mean, Ninja and Marshmallow in a sweet spot here as well. They have the high ground. They also have the slip nearby, so everyone in Tilted, or nearby the slip, I should say, is just fine here. And look, we saw Faris earlier today. He's managed to stay alive. He's made it all the way to Tilted Towers, even without the heals, so he's still in it. Slayer 360 also still in the game. We saw a lot of him kind of sneaking around at different times. Dank Ops and Xavier Woods off in the distance there. Nick A30 still alive. Let's take a look at this little highlight from earlier. It's Airwalks, man. The Airwalks so good.
This duo actually is your Summer Block Party Pro-Am champions, and they are back to try and defend their title. Figures if anyone's going to stand in their way, it's going to be Ninja and Marshmallow, the 2018 Pro-Am champions. I like the way they've just kind of double boxed up. Like you said, man, they're just locking this down. They've got the angles. They're just ready to play. They want someone to try and challenge them because they're in such a strong position. Nick A30, though, he is just chilling on the side of the mountain. You've got Myth down below. Wildcats over the hill right now. I mean, there's quite a bit of talent all very near each other that at some point are going to have to open up their boxes and say hello to the other. Even Sinnoh is here as well. My goodness, Lachlan, Liam McIntyre, Grime, Airwax, there's so much. Tifu is here as well with Nav. Joey is there. He's a little wounded, but listen, he's still my fire. He's got his dual partner expert. Did you catch that one? You're too young. Never mind.
Missed that one.
That's okay. That's okay.
No,
guys.
I know.
Okay, all right.
Good reference right there.
Thanks, man.
Gotta love the music reference. Nice little double snipe coming out of Tifu and Nav. Yo, just pulling your leg, Zeke.
Thanks, man, I guess. I don't know what to say to that. But anyway, check it out, all right? We saw 52 players, 34 duos, Monster. It's crazy that we've seen the game slow down this much, you know? You would have almost thought we were basically watching the duo finals. You would think this is Saturday.
Yeah, it's definitely gotten a lot more intense as we approach the final games here. No one wants to kind of lose out, right? You want to get as much playtime as possible. Tfue utilizing a ramp overhead to make sure they skate straight across and not stay in the air for much longer than they need to be. And for that reason, they're not going to take much damage here. He's going to be able to pop this next mini and just be A-OK as they're still in the game. Don't forget, guys, Tfue's partner here, Nav. Let's make music as well, so good so far here is Ninja Marshmallow just underneath them. Aiden Lost King's Rob. Nick Merckx is landing in.
Wait a minute. Okay, so Tfue's shield just got ripped. You've got Aiden. You've got Nick Merckx. You've got Ninja. You've got Marshmallow. Courage, JD, Min, Cloak, Larry. They are all occupying this same space right now. Rob from the Lost Kings. I'm telling you, though, he's going to be the one to come out on top. I'm not saying that because he is a good friend of mine. I'm not biased at all. But here we go. On with Courage, JD. Got Sean O'Malley. Look at dude. Everyone's here. Cody Walker's there. Claire gets picked up in the crossfire. You got Wade up top. Look at everyone just flying in on top of each other right now.
Oh my god.
Is here to show everyone why he's
Wait,
undefeated.
high ground. Tfue. Oh, Tfue laser.
Easier to prove a point with Courage. Courage came dangerously close at the summer block party, taking it all home. They are still in the running here. 2 good games. These next 2 games can really be theirs to take. But we're gonna hop in with Tim the Tap Man.
Lirian belum nge-kill. Gak ada shield. Oh, tim die. Asa. Christmas Ritter. Rotasi. Tim die. Tim die.
Nothing you can do and talk about Shadow Molly.
Reaksi.
The prime target there. Now take a look at Wade here. Who's got the high ground. He's got the foot knock to save himself as well. And a combat. That's a lovely 70 shot right there. And this is where the lobby begins to condense and collapse on itself. Remember, no one has earned placement yet. There's still 26 duos in the running here. Many of which are solos.
Oh, look at that aim, bro. It's insane. Oh my god.
Tfue is actually going to be picked up by Nick A30. And Nav then turns around and says, Nick, not today, friend. It is not good, eh? And I'm just getting word. We actually have a replay of the wild card. We're going to get to take a look at together and relive just kind of what happened. So, you know, it's difficult, right? With situations like that.
I'd pay for a slow motion in this part.
Tim knows. He's smiling out. He's like, dang it, man.
Being a good sport about it.
Aiden died. Oh.
Aiden right there. Look at disbelief as he gets taken out as well. But now off of Cloak. We saw Cloak make that end game earlier in the last game. But Larry is going to go down here. Cloak's got just enough help to make it all happen. His loadout is so great as well. Perfect shadow box. You're going to allow him to rotate here. If he uses the structures, he can continue the rotation for free. And that's exactly what he's going to do. He's going to get nice and far into the zone. Free baller here for Nick Merckx. Nick Merckx is going to use it. Why not, right? You can get this free safety for a little bit.
Dude, this is where Nick wants to be, right? He wants to be in the middle of the chaos. Everyone's trying to, you know, panicking, trying to figure out what they want to do. Nick is calm. He is cool. He's collecting.
Jurus di atas pohon anjay dia, Nick. Wah, pecah anjay. Aduh, mati dia, nggak ada material. Pantesan dia. Pantesan dia pakai bola. What? What?
Wasn't enough though. He had to connect those shots right there. Someone did get dropped right above him. Sinnoh's still in the running here, even by
Damn, did you see that?
teams out. That's Airwax, which is huge for Sinnoh because
Oh
they
my
both have
god.
7 eliminations. Airwax has 10 elims, so he still does technically have the lead, even with placement. But the longer Sinnoh stays alive now, the closer you can be to kind of catching up and taking that first place. So that was a huge elimination here.
Symphony, come on.
Sinnoh, Sean, Symphony, Cloak, Jelty, Lachlan, Musel, 7. There's so many people. Mr. Fresh Asian, we saw the clips from him. He's on super low HP, but he might be able to make something happen. Look at this. Cloak is in a great spot. Symphony as well. They have health advantage. The only other person is Musel, who's sitting on basically 200 HP. Sean gets cracked right now, Monster. Jelty wants to secure this elimination if possible, right? That would be huge for him.
This is essentially a solo game here. There are 8 players left, and everyone is left to finish.
The Star Flip! Oh my god!
Oh my god. Sakit yang itu pasti. Harus turun, Symphony harus turun. Oh my god.
actually safe somehow on the other side.
Kenapa sebenarnya nggak diliatin anjay?
He's like, you know what, I'm going to keep this high ground here. As Sean actually takes
Oh
some
my
damage from
god.
the flip right there, and then
You
Sinnoh
know.
catches that Elam. So that's going to be another
Gila
one.
lah. Oh, he's false damage.
As Cloak gets another, and it's his high ground now, and he has the health
Cloak
advantage
winning.
over the lobby here.
Fix.
Can Cloak go from a second place to a first?
Oh, laser.
And Cloak gets
What
chunked
is
right
laser?
there. Massive shield grip there, but it's okay. He's got a single mini. He's got 70 HP, and look, Sim is just below. Not much effective HP. Muselk here, he's popping those shadow bombs.
Oh, no shield.
An opportune moment. Waving the shots up. He's got no HP.
What? What? Cloak is insane, dude. Oh my god, dia nggak ada darah, dia die, dia mati. He must take the chuck. Of course he die, Cloak. Simply die. Cloak die. Fix.
This is your opportunity. He's gonna put the shots down here. Can he connect? He has to make something
Die. No, Cloak, no. No, Cloak. Dua besar lagi, Cloak anjay.
Once again, in a back-to-back performance right there, but Jelty secures the deal in the final moments right there. All because he had a trap. Cloak had to back up right there. You couldn't do anything about it. But it was the hesitation.
Damn, dude.
And to fall to likes of Jelty now, just want to make you well aware, Jelty is
Simply
one of those players
kalah.
who's been vying for a spot in the Fortnite World Cup
Zona.
qualifiers, trying to make it here to finals. So this was going to be a tough fight. Unfortunately, though, both players were so low on HP. Once you kind of force them out of the storm, it's basically, I need to force you to take the shot. I need you to line up a shot for me and to try and 50-50 it.
See, it was right here that action came out or the pressure down, but once he hesitated right here, that was where he made a fatal error. He just couldn't play with the zone. Couldn't play with the zone.
Very tough, but very well fought. I mean, let's take it back, you know, when Muselk jumped him right on the spot, and Cloak said, you know what, I have nothing to work with, no HP, no builds, no nothing. I'm taking the fight. He was the one that came out on top, and that's why he secured himself the second place. Still, I mean, you know, this is a very big accomplishment for both these players, right? Jelty picking up the Big Royale, 3 points from that. I mean, Cloak popping off. I mean, I'm sure he heard you guys here, you know, yelling as soon as he got that elimination, because that was clutch.
Yeah, that was a fantastic way to kind of hold it down right there, because Muselk used that impulse. He broke all the builds, and Cloak took fall damage. Had Muselk just connected one more time right there, that would have been his game, because he had the health lead as well.
Yeah, right. And I mean, like you kind of said, that's kind of been the recent meta coming out of the competitive side of things. You're using shockwaves to kind of reposition and just fragmenting builds all the way around you. So for Cloak to react so fast and clean up the elimination, mad props, seriously. What an incredible game. Game number 3. I'd be curious to see how the game shook up the standings that we'll take a look at a little bit later on. But I mean, what do you think, man? We saw some really big names traded back and forth. Tfue got shut down, Airwax got shut down, Aiden was picked off. I mean,
That's what I think right there. That's one of the key turning points here that kind of happened in that last moment. The fact that Sinnoh takes out Airwax, and you saw the look of disappointment on Airwax's face, because I believe his camera had just came up right there. Is dang, and then to go down to Sinnoh, it's the perfect recipe for Sinnoh to take out the #1 player who was previously in the lead and continue to push his agenda forwards. That could have been the difference, but Airwax did have a Elam lead at that moment, so.
We'll have to see how things shake out, man. These games are insane, and this is just a taste, you know? You got to think tomorrow, Saturday, Sunday, duo and finals, solo finals, they're going to be absolutely insane. But for now, guys, let's go back over onto the top deck. Let's go hang out with Pookie, because she's got Jelty on standby. What you got for us?
Thank you so much, Zeke. I am down here on the floor. We have Jelty, and we have his duo partner here as well. Now, I just have to ask you, what is it like to come to New York and play on this massive stage?
It feels great.
Feels great. Do you want to let him know anything else?
I didn't get as nervous as I thought I would be in front of so many people.
Once you're in here, once you're playing Fortnite, it's pretty much just like being at home, I would think. But did you have a strategy going into today's games? Because you are a competitive veteran. You know, you have played in the World Cup qualifiers. What was your strategy?
En la primera partida intenté llegar a placement. En la segunda fui por kills. Y como en la tercera tuve muchas granadas de humo, entonces jugué hasta el final.
So in the first one, I did a play free and free for kills.
Como teníamos echado con puse a jugar por la win. En la última como teníamos echado jugué por la win.
And for the last one, I really just went for the win.
So you just went for the win. You just went full send. So pretty much just like the qualifiers, right? Yeah. So I just want you to describe to me the last play that you had there, the last moments.
Pues sabía que quedaba poca gente, así que nomás hice muchos cubitos hacia la zona e intenté trapear al que tenía arriba, pero no pude, pero se murió por la zona y gané.
So I knew there were a lot of people in that zone. I tried to go up, but I realized I couldn't.
Lo intenté matar con trampa, pero no pude y él se murió por zona.
So I tried to go up the ramp, and then I couldn't enter that zone.
So you had to kind of adapt and adjust there, which you did, and it worked out well for you. Well, congratulations for being here. Thank you so much for talking to me. Best of luck in your next games, okay? Zeke, what do you think about these crazy games? Getting to talk to Jelty, this stuff's unreal.
Listen, it looks like Jelty might have been a little nervous, all right? But Jelty, I'm going to tell you right now, you're a slayer, all right? Don't be nervous when you're that dang good. Well fought from him. But again, we've got another game. One game left that is going to determine who walks away the Fortnite World Cup Pro-Am champion.
Yeah, I need to see if Jelty and Gabba Reaver, the Mexican duo right there, had enough to push them all the way up to top 10. We're going to find out right now. Let's peer into the standings right here. Let's take a look at the standings. Let's see what it is, Zeke. It's still holding the lead, even after Sinnoh took it over. But guess what? Jelty, Gabba Reaver, right there, the Mexican duo coming right up to the top right there. You saw Jelty's skills. You can't sleep on him. That cone was so nice in those final moments. But hey, close with another second place performance. He's back up there.
I mean, but I think the big standout right now is Airwax and Elro Grime. These guys are still holding that lead. And this is kind of something we saw back at the summer block party. But let's hop on over. Let's see who is in our 11th through 20th spot. What is going on the opposite end right now? Remember the number 42. That's where you're trying to aim. You've got people like Nick from the Lost Kings. You've got Sean there as well. Simp is up there. So many talented players. Nick A30. You know, all these guys really need is a stellar game, right? They need to put everything on the table right here, right now. Whether that be, you know what, we're going to hot drop. We're going to find as many eliminations as we possibly can. And then let's go ahead and pick up the W.
We got ourselves...
I say that like it's an easy thing. That's not me. I can't do that at all.
Yeah, absolutely. We got ourselves some really intense competition right here. RO, Grime, and Airwax is not getting this for free. It is very close at the top. Xavier Woods is saying, you know what, we're still champs here.
Still champs. In your heart. I believe it, absolutely. All right, here we go. Ladies and gentlemen, the final game of the Fortnite World Cup Pro-Am is about to begin. If you guys are excited, let everyone sitting on this stage, let them all know. Let's get hype, because this is it. After this, we crown a new potential champion. Can Airwax and Grime hold on and defend their title and become two-time Pro-Am champions? That would be insane. Can Ninja and Marshmallow come up huge in this final game? Can someone else show up when it is necessary? Well, we'll find out. These players are dropping right here, right now.
It really is the story. Will Sinnoh win his lucky landing drop here and continue to put the rain down? He had a lot of eliminations in the previous round, but he couldn't break the next threshold. 4 more points to close the gap. Airwax had 10 elims with this duo. RO Graham had 3. He had 7. That's a lot of action. They're not afraid to win these battles.
Wait.
See what's up. We have Robles here, and Chiqua is gonna confirm. Okay, so they got the kind of alpha up on the spot. Say, you know what, we're gonna take this spot right here. This is their loot now. They're gonna go in and clean that. Nice little start for them right there.
Yeah, this is a rough spot to land sometimes, right? Because you can have 3 potential chest spawns. Sometimes you get unlucky, you get the 2 there. So they're gonna have enough to kind of get them started. But man, do they need something else heading their way. There's quite a few spots they could rotate from.
I got a question for you. So Chiefo actually used to be a console player. He played Fortnite on console. He actually swapped over to keyboard and mouse, and he's a competitive player on keyboard and mouse now. Did you still play with a remote controller, or have you made the transition?
Did you just ask if I played with a remote controller?
I'm asking if you still do, or have
No,
you
first of all, I've always played mouse and keyboard. Thank you. Also, remote control is something you use to drive something else. What is wrong with you, Monster?
You know, the control.
No, I've actually I played a controller for a little bit at the very start, and then I was like, you know what, I really want to try and just get better with mouse and keyboard, and so I dedicate a lot of my time to kind of focusing up with that. So now am I good? I'll tell you what, ask Sundown, and he will tell you the honest truth.
Hey,
right
listen,
now.
I saw you in the practice games win that game over Bala.
No one's gonna listen. Hey, that's what happened. But
that really happened. You got this, but let's not take away from
Eric Gordon.
Man.
No, Slago Man as well. He is down. Look at this. This is Ali A. He's like, hey, hello. I'd like to come in the house now, please. I need eliminations. Excuse me.
I like what he did there. He's using those stinkers to clear out the air. See if there's anyone you right here. He's going to commit to it. It's only a couple seconds left. Is it going to be enough?
Listen,
we'll find out soon.
He's been part of the movie It. He knows what true terror is. Ali A is not going to be the one terrifying him for trying to revive his teammate. Over, though, you got Ewok. You've got Jordan Fisher. They are hanging out by Pueblo right now. And it looks like they're pretty kitted out, all things considered. I mean, they've got the bare bones of what they need to get themselves started, right?
Absolutely. Jordan Fisher here does have a okay loadout, so I say okay because he has a shotgun, he has shield. That's just enough. He's got the disengage tool, which he kindly shared with Ewok right there, giving her, you know, an impulse or a shockwave as well to make sure that she can also disengage if things get sticky here. But it's all about getting that information. Look at the creep up. As you know, actually, Dead Rebel and Oscar have been holding his spot down since earlier today, and they've done a great job fending off every single duel that's landed here. No duel has been successful. I'm actually curious to see if they're going to be able to win this early game engagement as well. They've been doing it so well so far.
I mean, it looks like they maybe don't want to take the fight. As far as inventory, they're in a similar situation, right? Not really much of anything in the way of materials. Loadouts looking super sparse, and the big thing here is those three weapons, gray AR, green AR, and that drum gun are all using the same ammo type, right? So the moment you start firing one, you are just draining ammo from those other potential resources, so they don't want to take this fight. I think it's smart to disengage. It's not worth it right now. Let them have it. There's loot behind you. Just keep the ball moving.
Yeah, true that. See Oscar just sitting up top there. Oscar, an Argentinian YouTuber who plays Fortnite. Recently started singing. Looks like we're going to jump in with John here. See what they have in Salty Springs, one of my favorite places. John Ha and Wade.
John Ha rocking John Wick.
Ooh.
Huh. There you go.
There you go.
I'm telling you right now, Pookie Face is the only person in the world that appreciates my jokes. I bet you wherever she is rolling around laughing because she got that one as well. She also got my Insync one that you flamed me for. Cake!
Oh.
I would love some. Look at that. 5 HP and 5 shield. You like to see it. Wade is going to go ahead and try and get back grouped together. Oh, actually, he's trying to push Yoshi. That is not his same team member. Just kidding.
Yeah, Wade's right up there. Yoshi is in the skeletal remains of what was the monster kind of battle that occurred. I didn't get to actually watch that event in game, unfortunately.
Bro, you missed out.
Dude, I was working on some things, but here we have Yoshi. I said I wanted to see what he's got with the kind of representation for the Castler squad here. He's still alive, and unfortunately, Freddy was taken out. He's got to use one of his 2 shadow bombs right now. He might have to use a second here. We'll find out, and nope. Keith is calm and cool, says, I'm okay. I got out of there, and it's enough distance for him.
3 things. 1, you know Solari's a cool guy, because he is a cool guy, and I know him. 2, he's using the drift double pickaxes, even cooler. 3, they went to that monster spawn. That is actually the new hot spot. You can get so many resources and loot from that, and that's why you saw him go there. But Mr. Fresh Asian, already 5 eliminations. My goodness, he is just... I don't know, dude. He is tearing up Pleasant Park right here, right now. I like that he's even going that extra precaution, right? Like, hey, we know, we can see in the bottom right mini-map, there's no one else. These guys have cleaned out everyone. But he's trying to make sure. He's like, look, I need to make sure to get my teammate up. We're going for the long game. Let's make sure we're back in this. Chandler Riggs here, One Shot Girl. Over here, they're going to be disengaging. They probably have been seeing these people go up the sky platform. There you go. They're going to scope in. Not worth the engagement right now. I mean, look at the loadout. Look at the materials. This
so
isn't worth
unfortunate. The 2 times we tuned in with a Run Shot Girl, she had a drum shot. Here's a little fun fact. One Shot Girl wrote a song and made a music video about how she loves Wendy's.
Yo, high-key, Wendy's is dope. If you disagree, I'm not really sure what you're saying.
You know what would be a really cool username for you, Zeke?
What?
Fast Food Zeke. All right. Zeke kind of recuperates from that one. I think I might have broke something inside of him with the joke, but it's all good.
Right. I feel personally attacked right now. No. You're not wrong, but I feel personally attacked right now. Wow. Okay, Power is here. Goff is here.
It's a great username, though. Honestly, it's clever.
Fast Food Zeke. I don't know what I'm going to do with you. Watch that elimination feed in the top left. Chandler Riggs and Ali A are finding eliminations. Wow, my brain tried to put Ali A and R in one word. Let's not do that again. Now he's out in the storm. He is ticking down. He needs to try and get out of dodge if possible. But it looks like he might have quite the trek still to make. Exile is just up in front of him there. Dude, look how far away he has to go. He's down by Lonely. The circle is over by Pressure Plant. He's got to go.
Yes,
he
has
something.
Super long rotation. He does have Shadow Bomb, so that's okay. But with a player nearby, oh my, the aggression says, you know what? He's going to chop that build down right there. And it's barely held up, but instead he goes for the build battle. He's actually committed to this. Drops a great floor right there to block him out and commits all the way. That's one shot. Can he get the third? All he has to do is commit one more time. He's going to fall into the box. He's trying so hard here. He's already committed. That's his floor as well. He takes that, goes for the edit. And now in comes the pressure. He's trying to fall right inside. There is a nifty little trick, though. If he just walks right up to the cone, he can actually fall and slip inside and catch his opponent off guard. Let's see if he ends up doing it. All this.
It's not looking good, man. It's not looking
Defense
good.
It. Oh, tries to disengage.
That was not the play. He should have just stuck with it. He's got no HP, but look at Exile on 11. 10. That's another 9 seconds before he's going to be eliminated. Ali needs to look up. He literally needs to look up in the sky right now. Does he see him?
He didn't see him.
He went over the hill. He's trying to get the angle on him.
No way. Oh, it gets taken out right there, and it is going to convert to Ali A because he did the last damage, and oh no, Edokov. We were just watching him. He's a 28-year-old Brazilian YouTuber, just moved to the States, and to get taken out, it's so unfortunate. But now we're looking at Blake's Power. Can he clutch it up for Edokov, his teammate here? Should be the carry right now, and that's a great shot. Did get JT Brown, but couldn't convert. Marksman right there, so good. Connects with all of his shots. And that's the name of the game, Zeke.
I mean, like I kind of touched on earlier, Marksman is a very good competitive player. The fact that anywhere they were trying to go, Marksman was ready. Storm flips, stink grenades, drop down. I'm ready with my shotgun. Tough spot to be in. Look at this, though. Airwax, look at the loadout. Monster, launch pad, 6 minis. We've got shadow bombs. We've got the brand new Storm Sniper. We've got golds and purples across the board. Mats for days. And, of course, to top it all off, he's got the bush there for extra padding to absorb an incoming shot or amount of damage. Airwax is playing as if it's tomorrow. He's like, look.
I know, like, Airwax is a World Cup qualifier and everything, and RL Grime makes music, but I got a feeling RL Grime is way better than we think. He has been doing so good.
So here's the thing. I actually ran into him in the lobby 2 days ago.
Okay.
I was like, hey man, like, how are you? You know, you ready to go? Like, you guys just won summer block party. What do you think? He's like, bro, I've literally been practicing every day. Like, every moment I have, I want to be good. And that's what we're seeing, right? Like,
it's such an amazing feeling seeing these guys keep up and really, you know, get that bug for Fortnite that we love. You know, that itch to want to grind right there. That's a good feeling, but
he's a slayer. All right.
Fresh Nation actually brought back Desmond Chan from the reboot card. Remember, last time we saw him, they were down.
No, I think that was revived.
Okay, so he managed to pick them up, and they're still in the game. And they're still in Pleasant Park, by the way.
Dude, they've been locking it down. Look, Mr. Fresh Asian, though, he had a shot go his way because his shields are ripped, and that's Jelty. That is the winner from the last game. Jelty is here. Unfortunately, his dual partner has been eliminated. But Monster, look at the loadout. I mean, he's got a loadout that you know, it's like a skirmishing loadout, right? I'm going to shockwave forward. I'm going to combat you a couple times. If you try to leave, you're going to get lasered. You're going to get beamed. If I need to follow up, I have the launch pad. you know, he's in a prime spot, but look at the builds.
And this is how you know he's an actual competitive player. That's a competitive loadout. Most players in the comp scene will run a combat with an AR. You know, most of them do tend to run the dual weapons followed by utility and heals. So Jelty is a scary, scary player to be going against. And Mr. Fresh Asian needs to be very wary here because Jelty catches a small lead. He's gonna push.
You see there, he had the angle. He saw the player edit down, and he pre-edited his wall, ready to take the shot. Now, of course, they had an extra wall there between them and Jelty, so they were ready. You know, there was no shots coming through. Gonna drop the turret there. He doesn't need that now.
You think Mr. Fresh Asian is baiting the sentry gun right here?
That's tough. It's hard to say. I mean, they obviously want to find this elimination, right? Someone in their face.
Oh, look, Jelty's setting it up right here.
No way.
He's setting it up. He's pushing all the way through. Gets the backside. That's one.
Two. That's on white. He's on white HP right now. He's got to remember where that other player went. He's going to try and isolate these guys.
These are his builds.
Can he do it?
He's looking. He's on the hunt right now.
He still has a shockwave monster. He could still pull off the impossible, the craziest amount of skill. Look, and they're still joined at the hip. This actually could be their fall, right? Like, this could be what actually gets them eliminated. They kind of need to spread out a little bit in case he does have that second shockwave.
Jelty is clearly flexing the way he set up the ramp to bounce his body, you know, horizontally, right? Just straight across, making sure that he did not go upwards. It was a very, very clever strategy.
Wow. So they used the heavy snipe. They've tried to go for the floor replace, and look at this. He was already ready. It's like he's in their brains. He's literally reading their minds right now, Monster. He's so focused, so zoomed in.
This is quite the intense battle. It's a 1v2. Jelty has already shown that he is here to dominate. What can Jelty do?
I mean, he's got the grenades. He can start dropping
Going
them.
for it. He's doing it again. Fortunately, this time it was a bit of an overshoot, but it's okay. He's out of the lines then. He has 3 builds left, so he wants to mess around here. He does still own some of those. That was huge. He takes 1 player down. Can he get the second?
That's Mr. Fresh Asian.
Wow. All the duos you could have gotten right here, he actually got the competitive one. Mr. Fresh Asian is down. And a little bit of a taunt, because I think he knows.
He knows. He absolutely knows.
He knows. He saw the name. He knows who he's competing against. And now the confidence boost is there. Oh, no! He didn't see him! What's he going to do? He still clutches up. Desmond Jam almost had it. So what happened there really quickly, Jelty peaked, but his character model was perfectly lined up with Desmond, who seemingly appeared out of nowhere.
Oh, my God. Oh my God, that was actually so insane. And look at this, watch elimination feed. Airwax picks up Xavier Woods, Nick Merckx finds Mora there. And now we're back on board with Tifu and Nav.
I'm not over the near instant karma.
I know!
Really not over it, but here's Tifu laying down some shots here. Shield hit once right there, Expert Thief still in it. Joey Fatone is gonna get hit right there, unfortunately. He's gonna get taken out. And Sigala's close by.
Bye. Here's an instant replay coming out of Airwax here. Look at the laser beam. Xavier was just pulled out of the skies. Unfortunately, that's just the way of the road. Tifu and Nav, they are in the storm. I mean, it's going to be ticking for a little bit more, but look, he probably wanted to keep the redeploy, but you know what? It's better to make sure you get into safe zone. Now, he's going to have like an empty slot, right? Once he uses the med kit, there's nothing available to him right now.
That was why he wanted to juggle it, especially being that it was a 5-tick. You know, he only had that one opportunity. Couldn't make a mistake right there. Let's take a look at these replays coming out of Tifu. There goes Joey. Not going to make the joke again. A 30 over on this player. A 74. Sigala is going to be picked up. Look, this has to go back out and confirm. And I like that he did double back for the loot. That is going to, you know, that would have opened up more doors had he been able to juggle both, but it's okay. We saw Tifu earlier today talk about he almost had a great game. He almost had a victory, but not having any heals kind of was his detriment. But this time around, he's making sure he's taking good care of his loot pool right there. So it'll be nice. And Jelty's still in the game here, running that double box right now, making sure he's turning up here to kind of hold defense and look for another opportunity, being that he's by himself, especially now. He lost Gabo, unfortunately, and he's by himself again. Let's take a heavy snap right there. Didn't connect, but bottom right is airlocks.
Man, this is actually really scary. Jelty has quite a kit on him right now. This loadout is actually insane, and you can tell he's prioritizing those grenades, right? He's hanging on to the, well, he hung on to the 3 that he had back in Pleasant. So he really values that item. But on the other side of the coin, look at Airwax. Look at that loadout. Still about where we left off, right? The loadout of a king. He's got it all right now. He's got his dual partner Grime. They're looking great on HP and shield. And let's not forget, they are in first place. And they are your summer block party champions. They want to defend that title.
This is the last game, and they've really slowed down the momentum here. They don't have nearly as many eliminations as we saw before, but Airrox is looking to change this as he's going for the box chase here. He has Ghost Sean on his back. Sean just gets on out of there, pops it, and goes to the races. The Shockwaves is going to keep him alive for now as he pushes the wrong players here. Airrox still in it.
The world is their oyster right now. They have everything they need to win this game. The question is, can they execute? Will there be something that happens? Will some other, duo take a step forward and say, we want to challenge you? You've got Ninja and Marshmallow, the 2018 Pro-Am champions across the way. Marshmallow dropped to half. On the other side, Cloak and Tfue. How do they keep finding themselves in a situation where they're very close to each other? Their minds are thinking in sync right now.
Oh,
banking
nice play right
grenades.
there from Tfue is going to set it up perfectly to get these flows across. And look at the bank shot. So beautiful right there. Can he connect? That's one hit. He got where he goes down. He's going to convert the Elim. And off to the reload he goes. He's going to do it one more time. Here's 1-2. Probably going to line up a shotty here. And he is trying to connect. He doesn't quite get it. Land him.
44. But they're gone. And now you know for a fact that he knows that that was Cloak. And Cloak knows that this was Tfue. And he's saying, right now, this is not the engage. Yep. We'll fight, but right now is not the time. They go ahead and disengage. Tfue now, they're rocking 8 eliminations. That's 8 points, and that's huge. They still have launch. They used 1. They've got a second one. They've got it all.
Yeah, they're so loaded right now. So great play right here. Tfue's going to cut across. Talk about the competitive player specifically. Long to run the dual weapon loadout, and that's exactly what Tfue has here. Loads of utility. Goes for the peak shot right here. And is that Airrox he rolled up on? Gonna find out right now as Tfue's going for the water place here. He's better be careful. He might get punished in return here. He does take it. Jumped into the box. These are not his builds. This is a dangerous spot to be. That's exactly why he backs up here. He's going to go back to Nav. He's trying to relocate to his teammate.
Bombs are ringing out, but right now, Tfue's playing defensively. This is really good. Now, where is Nav, though? Watch that little marker. Nav's somewhere on the right. These guys need to connect if they can. You've got Sims down below. Okay, so Nav is actually 1 by 1 over diagonally.
And it was Airrox who's right there. You saw that.
Actually, I think that was actually Ninja.
Might have been as well.
Man,
Ninja
it was actually Ninja. Yep, it was in fact Ninja. Look at people. How many fantastic names. Sean O'Malley, Tfue, Nav, Kurt, JD, Wildcat. They were pushing Ninja. Marksman is here with JT Brown. They're already on 9 eliminations.
Wow, this is a huge game for Marksman here. And JT Brown, if they can snag this victory, we don't know what that top 10 is going to be looking like after that.
Dude, everyone said, this is game 4. All right, let's go ahead and go full send. This is it.
Showing what they got, man.
Dude, even Jelty, look. Jelty's still here. He's still hanging out. He's been by himself, remember, since Pleasant Park, and he's still putting in work. Marksman and JT right now is going to try and rip the shield off of this player. 2 tags. There is the 3rd. That means that player has little to no shield left. And look at this. The shooting gallery. Everyone's flying around. White damage number goes. Monster, they're out the storm. Can they be picked up? They cannot.
So close. They were doing such a great job working together to lay down that fire there. And there's still more players nearby. He's trying to see what he can get. That was a great shot right there. That one might actually convert, but it doesn't matter. He has to get to the next spot. And it does. It was Nick Merckx who ends up falling to the zone at that moment because he has so much damage. And look at this. Marksman says, you know what? You don't get that for free. He's breaking it on down right here.
Marksman wants this, dude. You can tell just by the way he's moving. He wants this victory out. Now, keep in mind, everyone here just hit top 15. That's an initial round of placement points. 3 for every single person on the board. This is huge.
Airrox already has 4 eliminations as a team right here. RO, Grime, and Airrox. He's found someone else he wants to start pressuring. Those are his builds, though. Can he get this wall right here? There it is. Quick replacement. You didn't even see it. But just like that, it was his. That's a huge shot. Can he get the push through right now? We're looking at Airrox in the bottom right screen here. In goes another replace. He's so fast. It was Ninja, making it look easy.
And now look across the way. Marksman took the high ground. He does take fall damage. JT Brown and Airwax, they're going up right now. Down below, Lachlan, McKenzie. Grime is still here. This is an all-out brawl right now, Monster. No duo is that close together. You've got Aiden. He's by himself because Rob was eliminated earlier on by Tfue. Lachlan's got himself caught in a box, and look, Marksman is using those chug splashes. He's like, look, now is the time. I know down below there is an enemy, and he is a threat. I have to be in the best possible spot.
Honestly, way to keep cool for Marksman. Recoups with his teammate right there. He just regathered himself, used those chug splashes, and that's why they're the best heal in the game. They're just back just like that.
Sean goes down. Courage also goes down in one failed swoop, and that was Aiden who picked them all up. And look at this Marksman. He's still holding that high ground right now.
Airwalks just got taken out by Aiden and Jacob, so Jacob is still in the running here. We saw him clutch a game earlier today. Can he do it even with no material once again in another game here? But it's going to be a tough one as Marksman and JT Brown are so healthy and looted in the high ground right here. Aiden actually just straight up wraps up Jacob right there.
Dude, they have materials. They just use a chug splash between them. Look at everyone else. It's Lachlan and Aiden. Now Aiden picks up Lachlan, but this is a 2v1, and Aiden is not in the right position right here. He needs to try and come up. He's going to be taking a ton of storm damage right now, Monster. What can he do?
He can't be counted out, though. Aiden is a qualifier here. Even with the double raining fire, what's it going to happen? JT Brown has given up the positioning, and he actually connects right there. And JT Brown wraps up Aiden in the final moments of the Pro-Am in Game 4. With a huge game, 12 total elims for JT Brown and Marksman.
Dude, well executed. You could tell. I mean, like you said, this is Aiden, right? This guy's been in situations like this before. He knew what he had to do. He tried to go for the high ground. Marksman, though, intelligently said, look, you know what? I'm going to block Aiden from getting this high ground. I know my dual partner has the angle. He's telling me he has the angle. Look at this. JT drops back down as Aiden says, look, I got to double back. Nope. JT is here. He is ready, and he lands a combat to the face for the victory royale.
What a sleeper of a duo right there. JT Brown says, you know, I'm partnered on Twitch for a reason. Let me show you how I connect with these shots real quick. That's exactly what he does. He was confident in the push, and he did a great job executing right there in those final moments. You can't ask for a better last game than that for another duo to kind of come up and really make sure that no one is safe here.
Does that mean we've seen a different duo every single game?
Yes, we have.
That's what the Pro will do to you, man. This is what Fortnite does to you, all right? What an unbelievable game that was. And it's crazy because for a while, that game was pretty slow. We slowed way down, right? Everyone's thinking, last game, what do I need to do? Where can I get? If not first, where can I push to try and get some money for my charity? You know, what place do I have to kind of push for to try and get the most?
First.
Yeah, well, first, yeah, of course. But, I mean, you've got Airwax, you've got RL Grimes, you've got Ninja, you got Marshmallow, you've got Marksman and his dual partner, JT Brown, standing in your way. That's tough. It's a tough ask. Well, I think I'm ready to know. Are you ready to know?
I'm ready to know. That was a great last game, and it can go either way.
I mean, here we go. After 4 games, everyone here in the venue, I think you guys are all ready to know who the winners are. And Monster, I'm going to allow you the honor, my friend.
And your 2019 Pro-Am here at the Fortnite World Cup Finals winner is Airwalks and RL Grime coming back with another victory. First, they did it at the summer block party, showing that do not sleep on him. He's a World Cup qualifier for a reason. He's been so calm, cool, and collected this whole time. Confidence at an all-time high. He said he was going to win it, and that's what he came out here and did.
That's right, man. Your defending champions not only won the summer block party only a month ago, but came back and said, you know what, World Cup Finals, there's a Pro-Am, we'll go ahead and we'll win these. 2 Pro-Ams back to back. Look at the smiles across their face, all the work that Grime has been putting in to better himself, to support his duo. It all pays off in that moment. 52 points, 12 points ahead of the pack. That is unbelievable.
And what a great top 10 for everyone that made it this far. Sino and O-King, just a fantastic performance. Still $500,000 in prize right there to go to charity. Jelty took a victory with Gabo. Jacob and Claire also took a victory. Tfue and Nav, fantastic performances. Consistency is going to pay off, and everyone plays so well.
And don't forget, I mean, every single person here is a winner. Don't forget, this is all for charity, so we want to make sure every single person is listed. We want to make sure and remind you guys here and at home viewing, everyone here is a winner. This was so much fun.
What a great tournament. Here is our final pages right there. You see Jordan Ewok up there, Nick A30, Max Carver, John Ha and Wade. We saw a little bit of them, 7 and PC Siquiera right there as well. And as the list goes on, everyone here is going to be able to contribute to a great cause of their choice.
Yeah.
And offer the name of good right here under some good old Fortnite action. Here's your last page.
There you go, man. Everyone walks away a winner, like you said, for the charity of their choice. At the end of the day, that's what all this was about, right? Just giving back a little bit, make sure they're supporting the world, making the world a better place. You like to see it. What an unbelievable day. Any final thoughts from you, my man? I mean, it's been a long day.
I've definitely had a long day. This has been, Monster D-Face and Zeke taking our last swings up here at the desk, and hope you guys enjoyed. But with that, we're gonna go ahead and send it down to Golden Boy. He's got the rest for us.
Thank you so much, gentlemen. It was a long day, grueling competition from the Creative Showdown all the way down now to the next Fortnite Pro-Am. It was incredible, though. And as you all know, we have our winner. Welcome to the winner's circle. Once again, it's Airwalks and Grime. Gentlemen, this is yours. Your 2019 Pro-Am champions, the two-time Airwalks and RL Grime! Awesome stuff, fellas. Come here. I'm going to get your thoughts real fast. Actually, Grime, I'm going to start with you, man. You're a two-time champion. Awesome stuff. This duo works so well. Why is that?
I mean, he's just an incredible player. He's taught me a lot about how to play late game and rotate. He's a great mentor, so, yeah.
I would love to see you, and I got to get the darn confetti. I would love to see you compete eventually, because I think you got what it takes, buddy. All right, Airwalks, man. You're ridiculous. You did it again. You're a man of very few words, so I'm going to let you just say what you want to the fans here. Say whatever you want to say to your competitors. The floor is yours.
I don't know. It was incredible. I'm happy to be invited again and compete again, and hope I win tomorrow.
I was going to ask that. You're going to join me in the winner's circle one more time tomorrow?
Gonna try to, yeah. I think we can.
I have a lot of faith in you, obviously, with how good you are. And as you guys are now two-time champions, this is a big moment for you. Where's the money for the charity going? Who are you sending your money to?
It's going to a great civil rights organization called ACLU, so shout out to them.
Awesome stuff. And for you, Airwalks?
WWF, Save the Planet. I think it's a great cause, and I'm happy to give them 1 million.
Awesome stuff. Well, there you have it, folks. Come on, Arthur Ashe Stadium. Let's give him a round of applause. The two-time Fortnite Pro-Am champions, RL Grime and Airwalks. Congratulations. And now, don't forget that while this was all well and good, and we have two-time Pro-Am champions, the Fortnite World Cup Finals starts tomorrow. That's right, and we're going to be going to duos. The best duos in the world of Fortnite are going to be clashing for your entertainment. So make sure you join us here at the Arthur Ashe Stadium. Make sure you join us on Twitch, YouTube, or whatever platform you decide to tune into. And don't forget as well, we want to let everyone know that at 1 p.m. Eastern Time tomorrow for the Duos Championship and 1 p.m. Eastern Time, Marshmallow's live performance will kick off the Solos Championship. There's going to be a lot of good stuff happening here, folks, and we thank you so much for joining us here today. That being said, take the top crown tomorrow.
Congratulations.
Is it going to be one of your
winner.
favorite duos at home? Let us know on Twitter using the hashtag Fortnite World Cup. We want to hear from you, and of course, we thank you so much for joining us here today. Thank you so much once again. I'm Golden Boy. This has been incredible. We'll catch you next time. See you tomorrow. You've been waiting for. The countdown is about to begin. The players are loaded into the island. It starts right now. All the way out from South Korea. There they are. It is all up to Sinnoh here. Wildcat down low. He takes the shot, and it's Sinnoh with a victory royale. Does it? And he gets ownership of the wall. You never want to go toe-to-toe with Aiden in the box, baby. Let's go, man. Get high, Barry. Oh, no, man. Not like this. He tries to get out. He doesn't manage to save him. Oh, no. He loses the high ground. Jacob, look. Oh!
The side shot of Clumsy.
Nick! It was Nick! Every single time! It's Nick! Where is he sitting?
Clump needs to land his shots up. He's got no XP. Can he do it? He does. Yes, make something better than that.
Jelty.
Nice job to Jelty. Airwalks in RL Grime coming back with another
Selamat buat yang menang.
victory.
Congratulations. Selalu. Airworks emang hebat anjay. Selamat buat yang menang dan RL Dream selamat buatnya. So lanjut besok guys untuk World Cup selanjutnya. So see you next time. Bye bye dude.